These.
It's Monday. You're in the coolest place on YouTube with some of the hottest ladies around. It's Toxic Femininity, brought to you by Midnight Bitch. The sleeper has awakened. Yes, that's right. I got up from a nap. That's what that means.
We're doing Dune now?
Oh my
Hello,
goodness.
everybody out there in YouTube land. As I said, this is the coolest place to be with the hottest ladies on the interwebs. We've got with us tonight Mandy. Like what? How you doing?
Like what? Hey, y'all. It's Monday. I just woke up from a nap.
Look at how amazing you look with that top. That is awesome.
Thank you.
You
Thank
look like
you.
you're ready for like a cocktail party or something.
I might be. I got my Grey Goose over here.
Cocktail.
So you did say cocktail.
You did say that.
I like that. So, hey, you guys, Monday. I'm excited to be here. Not really excited about the topics, and you guys will see why. Fuckery's about. Lots of it. Yeah. We'll get into it.
Oh,
We will
yeah.
indeed. And also with us is Nina Infinity. How you doing? Look at that. You got lips on your shirt.
Yeah, I got
It's almost like Rocky Horror style.
biting ones. Yeah, they're
Bitey lip.
biting
Love
ones.
it.
How is it going? It's Monday night. I was kind of dreading these topics as well, but I mean, who better to talk about this kind of BS about this stuff than you guys? Because I mean, this is the most fantastic panel, most fantastic chat. So excited to be here every Monday night. So I'm happy. And Kamran's going to be joining us.
I freaking love that.
Oh my God. And Kamran's going to be joining us in the second hour. So I'm super excited. He's always very nice to talk to about a lot of stuff, even though we most of the time disagree. I love the guy, man. It's great. So yeah, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Good to see
We're
you.
always glad to have you here, of course, Nina.
Smash the
And
like.
last but not least, the one, the only, Lorena Creole. How you doing?
I
That's
am
right.
doing great.
Was that a
I'll figure it
Transformer on your
out.
shirt?
It is. This
Mandy, he
is
didn't even
Optimus Prime.
He didn't even have the icon. He
He's
didn't even have the
sparkling, though.
Lorena icon.
The what?
He Mandy was pointing towards Tom, and I was like, he didn't even have the Lorena icon.
Oh,
So,
he
like,
didn't have
No.
the
No.
picture.
No, I just got
he did it.
confused about what was happening in front of me.
No,
That's not unusual for me.
No,
That's
I
normal.
was just showing the shirt. So yes, it's Optimus
So
Prime.
hot.
He's all sparkly.
so
So
hot.
I have a transformer on my boobs. So
Yes.
I thought that was cool. But yes, I am so glad to flipping be here with all of you after slugging it out in corporate America and making software developers cry because they cannot follow directions. So on top of that, all these topics start falling into my lap, and I'm just like, what the? Oh yeah, this is going to be a great topic for the show tonight. But yes, without you guys, in the chat, sharing our pain,
Yeah.
Does that mean you had to use your mom voice at work today?
I had to use my dominatrix voice at work today.
Hello.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh,
Now I'm
that's hot.
excited.
That's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
See, now, like, that would make people want to, like, not do well, Lorena. They're probably
Right?
I know it's a double-edged sword. It's just like, God, Jack, come on now.
like, maybe they like you talking to them just a little bit too much.
They like saying
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
They do.
They'll
They
be like, keep
do.
talking to me, girl. Yeah.
We love it when you crack that whip on us. I'm like, no, not with my superiors. Like, what's going on?
I've been so naughty.
Thank me.
Somebody has been a very bad boy. Anyway, so again, glad to be here with all of you and with these amazing ladies, and of course, Tom working in the back, and of course, throwing up that Mark Hamill clip when it's apropos.
Or not.
But it still works. It still works out great. So yeah, glad to be here. We got 2 topics to go over, which is just good night. So we're going to talk about that.
The Whammons are taking over Hollywood, kids. Didn't you
So
see?
we've heard.
Yeah.
You've got Lashana Lynch out there going like, yeah, I'm badass. I'm James Bond. Or, well, 007, not James Bond, but you know what I mean. And then we have this new rumor. Well, it's not really a new rumor. It's a reoccurring rumor coming out of Indiana Jones. And then today we got to see Hawkeye cucked in his own show.
Yeah. I'm like, who is this chick?
Yep. Nobody knows.
Nobody knew you.
Nobody.
Nobody knows.
Why should I care?
The best archer, really.
In the whole world.
In the whole wide world.
Move over, Katniss, you bitch. She's on her way. You're done. You're done in this town.
Move over, Green Arrow.
Right, this is bullshit.
Oh,
there's a new Hawkeye in town.
Yeah.
There is. But it's not Hawk Guy, it's Hawk Gal.
Yeah. It's,
Hawk Chica.
Oh, Lord. But what we do have that's wonderful is some super chats already right off the bat. We got the chat showing some love to you ladies. We got Dark King here. I'm going to say hello to a few people. We got Naked Fame. We got Bobby Campbell. We got Mr. Tickle Trunk with his wrench. We have Joe Campbell. We have Rob Altus. We have Sander Hammerslag. We have Lindsay with a wrench as well, I believe. We have Anthony here. We have Deranged Lunatic who sent us a super sticker. Let me guess, it's a pooper sticker. Because only one man can send me a pooper sticker.
Who? Deranged Lunatic?
That is it. Oh, he sent us hearts because it's the ladies' show.
Oh,
see, I see. See, when it's my turn, he just sends me poop. We got Duck Nation here. We've got so many more. Chef Nation is here as well. Speaking of nations, how you doing, Chef? Hyper Guyver sent us a couple super chats. So why don't we start with Hillis Mallory's guys and get these rolling.
Let's see. We have Hillis Mallory for $2. Thank you so very much. Says, holla, y'all.
Hey.
Holla back.
Hey.
Sorry,
I regret to inform you I am no holler back girl. So I'm not going to be hollering.
That shit is bananas.
It is.
All the stuff we're going to talk about tonight is freaking bananas.
BANANAS.
It's just gotten beyond ridiculous.
It's
like
it's gotta laugh.
We also had Hillis Mallory for another $2 who said the exact thing that I said after I saw the Hawkeye preview. He says for $2, Hawkeye preview. Anyone else have Die Hard vibes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure did. Die Hard, Home Alone vibes, definitely. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Die Hard
Those
and Home Alone. Yep. That's the ones. And there is Home Alone's also being remade.
Yes.
I heard it's actually more of a reboot.
Yeah, it's a reboot.
Because Buzz is going to be in it.
Oh, is he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I heard Buzz is actually making a cameo.
No, the big brother, right?
The brother from the first movie. Yeah.
The guy with the tarantula.
Well, the kid that's being cast is the kid from the fat kid from Joe's Joe Rabbit or whatever, Jojo Rabbit.
They were doing the girl remake though, didn't they do that?
No, it's a boy. Yeah, and he's the fat kid from
I thought they did one for Disney Plus already that had a girl in the lead though.
See,
I think they did that already
too.
Yeah,
I thought this one was the one with the girl.
We're on like
they
Home
told me it
Alone
was a
28.
boy.
Home Alone 28. How bad could these parents possibly be?
By now, why don't we just do like Alone in the Car and just have that where he just sits in a hot car for an hour? It'll be more entertaining.
These movies would have you think that nobody ever kidnaps kids because everybody's just trying to get rid of them. I mean, just leaving them alone everywhere.
Oh God, let's just stop.
Oh
Step away from the reboots, and no one gets
Honestly,
they won't.
Let's be real. We all know what we really, really, really want. We want Kevin McAllister, adult, going after the wet bandits, and Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern. It's the Cobra Kai of Home Alone movies. Okay.
What, they're gonna make the wet bandits like the good guys, like it was all that bastard kid's fault.
Kevin
they broke into his house.
He's like this fucking sinister fucking assassin. So
I'd watch that.
They flipped the script.
Who started it all?
Totally.
Yeah, they flipped the script like Maleficent and like Cruella, and they're like, these guys were just misunderstood, and like this little kid caused them so much harm. That's why they started robbing people's homes.
Yeah, and then in the end we realized, they weren't misunderstood at all. They were just a-holes.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean, like I'm funny to you, like a clown? Get the kid.
Holy crap, where did we stop at? We have Hyper Guyver 2 for $2. Thank you so very much. Says, check out the video I told you about Mandy.
I have not yet bug. I ate, and then I came to a meeting with these ladies, and then I went and laid down and took me a little nap for about an hour and a half right before this. I jumped up and I was like, and so I brushed my hair, and now I'm here. So I accomplished nothing but getting fat and sleepy because I do that now. I eat like a lot, and then I pass out, kind of like a sloth.
I understand though, Mandy. You like as a YouTuber. That's like their biggest struggle, right? Is time. It's not like the hard. It's not. I mean, it's mentally straining sometimes. I'll give you that. There's no real physical strain unless you're doing some weird shit for videos. In which case, hey, you
have no idea what I got going on over here, Tom.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. I don't know, but I do know this is one thing YouTubers don't have enough is time.
Okay,
we do not.
Susan is all about our mental health and all that stuff and letting us take breaks and shit. I just lost 20,000 subscribers because I haven't streamed in 10 minutes.
I feel you, Tom.
My God.
I feel you. It's like, spoiler for Shang-Chi. Okay, so they're fighting on the bus and all that. As soon as that fight breaks out, this dude pulls out his camera and he starts live streaming. I'm like, I can so identify with that.
Wow.
That is life.
So you saw yourself in the movie.
You finally saw yourself in a Marvel movie?
That's true. I finally saw myself in the Marvel movie, and it wasn't a race swap character.
There you go.
Nice.
They did it. They finally did it.
Mm-hmm.
The simple pleasures.
You're welcome.
Did it?
I remember when I had my first beer.
Did it feel good? Did you feel validated? Were you like, I saw myself in this movie now. Now I understand the struggle.
If I was seeing myself in that movie, I needed to have better clothes on.
That or you spend way too much time in Chinese restaurants.
I will neither confirm nor deny that.
Chinese food is good.
Chinese food's the best.
Oh, God, yeah. God, I can't think about food.
Yeah, that's true. But we do have some super chats, so let's get back to them.
Let's see. We have Nina get Big Alchemy.
Big Alchemy, thank you so much for the $10. Says Toxic Femme has become my favorite way to distress on Monday. Or distress on Mondays?
De-stress.
De-stress. That's a key term. De-stress. Perfect. That's amazing, Big Alchemy.
Is that a code word for masturbation?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm guessing.
I thought it was put your son to bed. Wait, sorry. That's Dark Council code. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh.
Wow.
And look, it ain't even me to not. Because I'm not awake enough yet to bring my
Mandy's not on top of the
table.
game right now.
I'm still waking up.
Today. That's what's
I'm
happening.
working on
that
it.
kind of day.
Oh my God.
See,
That's
they
hilarious.
say I'm the bad influence. I'm just saying. Anybody ever think that maybe these ladies are influencing me in a bad way?
We all know the truth. It's Lorena.
It's
It's
Lorena.
Lorena. It's all her.
I'm behind the scenes working that Slytherin magic.
It's always
That's
the
what it
quiet ones.
That's
It's
right.
Like this, it's the same thing with Jane. She's like way too quiet, and then I'll be like, I don't know what's going on in that
You
head
know,
of
there's all
yours.
this talk of masterminds in the background. Y'all are just overlooking the one who's running everything, the true puppet master, Lorena.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all her.
It's all her.
Wow.
Yeah, and she's good at getting us drinking the Kool-Aid too. She's like, it doesn't work if everybody doesn't drink the Kool-Aid. Now drink the fucking Kool-Aid.
And then if you don't, then she'll talk to you in that S&M voice of hers,
Yes,
and
she
then
will.
you'll be like,
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
And she calls you a worm, and you feel like you accomplished something.
It's true. It's true.
No,
I'm
I'm
telling
kidding.
all my secrets.
How spot on am I? I don't know.
Mandy, it's your turn.
Yes, mobile
okay.
recruits.
So yeah, mobile recluse for 125. I have no idea what those are, but thank you
Woolly
so
bullies.
much for them. Woolly
Woolly
bullies.
bullies.
So thank you so much, Love Bug, and hello from the Philippines. Ooh, very
Hey,
cool.
Well, then that would be.
Hello.
What do they have souls over there too? Is it like Filipino souls or something like that? I think.
Well,
Or-
how would I
don't-
know? I
I
have no
have
I
idea.
wish Cabatano
Trying to
Trey. I wish he
remember.
was in the chat. He could tell us. Hello, Morgan King.
We also have Morgan King, who either became a member or became a different level member. Let me take a look here.
Welcome to Crom.
Yes, Crom. And Crom is happy to see you. Thank you.
Thank you for your membership.
I'll
Yes.
give you
thank
a
Supporting the
maximum
channel
effort
like that.
puppy. Why not?
Yay.
Oh, I didn't read. I didn't finish reading this.
Yes,
Should
please
I read
finish
it?
reading that while
Okay,
we're watching
okay.
the maximum effort puppy.
Been following Midnight's Edge and Toxic Femme for several months now, and thanks for your intelligent take on entertainment. Aww.
Thank you so very much for that.
Thank you.
So sweet.
That is
Love it.
so
I'm smiling
sweet.
on you today.
Philippines is beautiful. I want to go there one day.
Speaking
Drum-
of Crom,
No.
we're doing a script
Big
reading
Ed was
Sunday
there.
of Conan. King.
Really?
Nice.
And Andre is going to be the narrator. So in other
Nice.
words, it's going to take us 10 years to get through the movie.
Oh God.
I wasn't gonna say
That's
it,
not
but
right.
He'll do a pretty good job. But he
Yeah.
insists of the usual that I got to pull out Arnie. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. But
That's
anyway, where were we with
cool.
the super chat?
Stephen Otten for $5. Thank you so very, very much. Hail Mandy, Nina, Lorena, Tom, the Batman to my Robin, Kamran when he gets here, Wrenches and Chat. Don't fret. Dune may yet save us. Denis Villeneuve needs to stop talking. That's all I'm going to say.
oh no, do we have
Yes
another
and
one
no.
that's
I mean,
using
he's
those
not
speaking
helping his
words?
case, but
He's not. It's just let us see the movie.
Everybody
And
just
let us
needs
and
to
let us
stop talking.
decide. We don't need a lecture about about colonialism. We don't freaking need that. We just want to hear about how kick ass of a movie you made so we can see it.
Yeah, same thing with that actress. I forgot her name, but the one that's like making a big brouhaha about like how
the one that never read the book that plays Lady Jessica.
Lady Jessica.
Yeah. I'm like, girl, just be quiet.
I'm like,
How
are
about-
you kidding me? Like,
It's just oh God. I remember when they had PR departments that basically said, don't say a freaking word, just
Lady
smile and
Jessica is
wait.
basically like one of the most badass bitches in the galaxy.
She
Yep.
is like Lady freaking Macbeth. All right.
She's told you have to have a daughter, and she's like, "Nah, I'm cool."
No, she loved Duke Leto Atreides so much she gave him a son.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because that's what he wanted.
Yes.
And she even tells that to the queen bitch. She's like,
Mm-hmm.
"Why did you do this?" And she's like, "Cause that's what she wanted, fam."
Yep.
And she's like, we can't be having that shit." And then she's like, and she's like, "You just watch. He's gonna be the fucking bestest ever."
Kwisatz Haderach.
Kwisatz Haderach.
But
Yeah,
that's why it's annoying
more
because all these people just keep talking and running their mouth about like, oh, the old books and movie or like, well, she
What
talking
did
about
she
the
say?
books. The book is about like, white savior and
We
blah
never
blah
did
blah.
get to
And
this last week, did we?
women.
No, because we
No.
didn't get a chance to get to it. But no, it's like I read the books. There was nothing ever said about race. It was all about the respective houses and just the appearances. The Harkonnens had red hair. House Atreides, they were mostly dark hair. They didn't say anything about the race of the Fremen at all. So why even bring crap like that up except to
Well, and
just
she
shut
was
up.
also talking about how, like, the book, as good as it was about female empowerment, wasn't good enough. And, like, nothing will ever be good enough. And, like, now, like, we have to take, like, the female role and, like, own it and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
We really don't.
it's just female now. Like, what is not female anymore?
It's
Like,
just
what?
proof this heifer didn't read the book because there was female empowerment, just not the female empowerment that they want. That's
Yeah.
the thing. It's not the traditional feminine power, and they don't like that. And
yeah, that's the thing is that the witches are basically running everything behind the scenes. Like
Yep.
they are the ones doing everything behind the scenes, and like you said, she didn't clearly read the book, and this is kind of what Andre's editorial is coming up. I think is going to be mostly about is basically that's one of the reasons why the mainstream critics are not on board with this film, is because it's exactly what Hollywood has been trying to do for the last few years. They keep telling you have to have a female lead, and she turns around and says, "No, I'm going to have a boy."
Yep.
That's kind of why I think they don't like it. They don't understand the whole story as it goes down, because if they did, then they'd be praising the shit out of this movie.
Exactly.
Totally.
She's the wrong kind of whammon. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Wrong kind of whammon.
But anyway,
Let's see, Nina, you have a Dark King.
I'm sorry. Dark King, thank you so much for the $2. Says, how do you Home Alone with smartphones?
You don't. It's a movie that doesn't need to be made. It's another one that
I didn't even think about that.
We didn't ask for it.
It's that's what I was bringing up behind the scenes tonight too, and I was like, there's certain movies where you can kind of understand where they're like, we need to make this for the new generation because like the new generation needs to be introduced to it or whatever. But Home Alone is something that every generation watches with their parents, so it's not like the new generation isn't watching it with their mom and dad. Like everyone knows what Home Alone is.
It's freaking timeless. The mom who normally has everything together and forgets the most important thing. She left a freaking kid.
Well, I think
kids stuck at home and has to fend for themselves. You
can't do that movie now, right? You can't. No. Like, there's no way. And that's the problem with a lot of horror movies. And that's like the biggest thing with horror movies, where 9 times out of 10, like within the first 20 minutes, a cell phone tower gets knocked out. Or there's someplace the cell phones don't work. Why? Because cell phones would pretty much end 80% of
this problem.
You can't call the cops. You can't call the sheriff.
I mean, shit, Home Alone, Kevin would already be posting on Facebook how horrible his parents are.
Are you kidding me? Like, dude, they wouldn't have even made that flight today. They wouldn't have made that flight. Like they were they like ran through security. There was like no security. Like like before 9/11. I mean,
they didn't have TSA, looking in the asshole. So I mean, no,
there was no groping going on.
No, so they would have to incorporate that now. That, some.
I mean, you want to be accurate.
TSA agent's gonna.
Corporal's not wrong. I mean, if you left your kid alone now,
that's right.
In a heartbeat.
You know what? We're also getting to the point where sooner or later, how much you want to bet the next trend is kids taking their own fucking vacations? You have couples taking separate vacations. Watch, that's the next thing is kids getting to take their own fucking vacations from their parents. That's how bad this shit's getting.
Wow. I have thought of doing that when I was a kid.
I was not the parent taking the vacation. That is a good idea, though. Dan.
I did too. I was like, I want a kid vacation. I mean, in a way, it was like, especially when you went like go to summer camp or something. I'd be like, goodbye. Like, it was fun.
Let's see, where are we?
We are at 80s nostalgia, guys.
I just got one more thing to say about Home Alone before we move on. I'm really sorry. As a parent now, there's one bit of that movie that sticks out to me like a sore thumb, and it's like that's the only accurate thing. is when she gets home 10 minutes before the rest of them. That is a parent's life.
I know.
Like, you're like, everything you fucking do, every single struggle you do, every bit of time you give, no matter what you do, somebody else is going to effortlessly get there and do it just before you do or just after you do, no matter how hard you try when it comes to being a parent. It just never fails. It never fucking fails.
It was so accurate.
Loved it. It was great.
Sorry, I just had to point that out because I didn't really, as a kid, I just thought it was funny, but as an adult, I'm like, I understand that now.
Yeah, I totally get that now too. Because I actually did that for myself. Because you know how like when you're on the highway and like somebody's like always like switching lanes back and forth, and you're like, "Bruh, pick a lane." You know, we're all gonna get there at the same time. I actually did that. I timed like going at a certain speed, and then I timed like someone who went really, really fast and like how long it took me to catch up to them at the same exit. We always got there within like a minute apart. Always.
Anyway, moving on.
Oh, okay. 80s Nostalgia Guy for $2. Thank you so much. He says, Lorena, always looking so delicious.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yummy.
How you doing?
And then we had Commander Ed Straker of Shadow for $2. Thank you so much. Says, hello, smart, beautiful, sexy ladies. And Tom. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Commander Ed Straker. Well, I think that looks like a good place to stop and start with the first Clown World topic that we have for tonight.
Yeah, it's just fuckery is all it is at this point.
Yeah. Yep. It always is.
All right.
Well, does that mean you're kicking me to the back? Boy.
Yeah, with
she
pizza,
has got her
though.
dominatrix fucking helmet on tonight. Holy
She's
shit.
ready, ain't she?
It's just like, get your ass to the back now.
Okay, ladies. So the trailer for Hawkeye dropped.
Yeah,
today.
it did. Oh, it's exciting too.
Dropped like a ton of bread.
Dropped like a giant turd on Johnny Depp's bed is what it did. But.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly it.
It did. I mean, I didn't even know about this until I heard rumblings about it at the end of like a Black Widow. For folks, spoilers if you saw the end, it led up to this Hawkeye series here. But here's the thing: I thought there was only one Hawkeye.
No,
I thought. Agreed. Yeah. So apparently, I mean, this was news to me, but we'll go on through this trailer so we can all kind of get our reactions to it. Of course, we're gonna have to EFAP this so we don't get claimed.
This is the first Christmas we've had together in years.
Oh, it's special.
Aw, happy family.
It's starting off. I just feel like Home Alone vibes. You're in New York.
Rogers, the musical.
This is killing me here.
This is
a timeless story of a timeless hero. Strangely enough, I actually want to see that, honestly.
That's actually a better like a movie idea than like this entire show. It's like they should have just scrapped this and been like, let's just make Rogers the musical and then put it out on Disney Plus. I'm telling you, people would watch that.
If they did it like in the vein of the Book of Mormon.
I don't know what that is.
Not the, oh God. Yeah, that was actually a God, I probably screwed that up. Trey Parker and Matt Stone did a Broadway play.
Oh.
Yep. Called
they
the
did?
Book of, yes, they did. Called
one of the
Book
hardest
of Mormon.
plays to get your ass into.
Wow, I've never heard of that.
It is supposed to be amazing balls. The only bad thing about it is it gave us that guy who does Olaf.
It gave us Josh Gad,
Oh God,
hamster in the freaking ball. But
that guy.
Yeah. So anyway, Hawkeye, Clint, he's back with
what is
his
this
fam.
Oh, a timeless story of a timeless
yes,
hero.
Timeless story of a timeless hero. Oh, wait, captures. The
I wonder
heart
though.
of the hero.
See, Matt said this morning this seems more like they're trying to do the Hamilton thing with this.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I see it now. Well,
Maybe.
Hamilton had the star out that way. So I guess, I mean, I don't really, well, no, with the yellow in the background, yes.
Is
With him
it
kind of standing on
possible?
top of something, yes. But the star isn't in the same place. I could see how it kind of evokes that because Hamilton was such a huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I can kind of see. I didn't think of that at first.
Well, there you go. I mean, like the other thing is to me with the musical thing, is you know how we talked about Eternals because they got that musical number in the Eternals as well that we
You know, that
saw.
Bollywood
It was like
looking
the
thing.
Bollywood thing. So I'm thinking, is it possible that they're trying to attract that Bollywood crowd still because they, you know, that crowd really likes musicals.
Well, possibly, but I'm thinking because this is in New York, and New
Mm-hmm.
York is synonymous with Broadway, and around
Yeah.
Christmas is usually when people are trying to go to, Radio City Music Hall, and wouldn't be surprised me if it was being played there. That's probably it.
Yeah, I can see that. I can
I'm
see that.
thinking they'll probably do
I
that.
didn't even think about that until you said something, Tom. That's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Mandy's like, oh God, I'm dying.
I'm just like, why is any of this happening? Like any of it? Like why is there a Hawkeye?
Because they're fresh out, dude. They're fresh out of
They are
ideas.
completely out. They're
Oh my god.
fuck.
God, yeah, I would say it gets better.
Somebody
but,
needs to like do that Hamilton thing and put like Rogers
Steve-
the musical.
What I find odd if they're not calling him Captain America, but they're calling him Rogers when he's always been known as Captain America. You would think they would.
Well, not
But they-
anymore. Not
No,
anymore.
not- yeah, he's replaced now. That's right.
He's
oh God,
replaced.
There's
he's
only
replaced.
one way I'm going to enjoy this.
What?
Is if they have Captain America theme in there from the old Marvel cartoon. And that is when they're on stage and they're all like, Captain America throws his mighty shield.
This is going to be like a 5-second scene, probably.
It's going to be stupid as shit. It's
If
gonna
we
be like
get
those-
to see his eye or his dong, like we got to see his ass, I'm in. But I doubt that's going to happen. I doubt
It's
Chris
gonna
Evans
be,
is going to be that
Not
nice.
on Disney Plus.
No.
We don't get to see America's ass on Disney Plus. Come on, Mandy.
No.
It's not fun.
They'll give us America's Thigh, but I don't think they're going to give us America's Ass.
America's Thaw don't do enough for me.
I know, right? Oh God, here we go.
I'm making up for some lost time.
Spending time with family.
Authorities are wondering if the masked vigilante who
Masked. Okay.
Okay, so this automatically gives me like I know this is totally different universe. I know, guys.
Right.
I know.
Okay.
But it's like Arrow because they're like it's a masked vigilante and it like he looks exactly it kind of looks like it's got that Arrow vibes because he's got the hoodie and he's got like the like that mask thing going on and it looks kind of green. So you're like, the fuck is this the same universe? Is this a crossover? No, it's not.
See, it looks like fucking Shredder to me, but like a
freaking
female
Nick.
version of Shredder. Like I'm
Oh.
expecting the Turtles to pop out at any moment and kick her ass.
No.
It just looks like something out of Assassin's Creed or something.
It
like
don't look good.
There you go. See Assassin's Creed. It's all something.
that.
Somebody said it's the Ronin suit from Endgame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
We'll
I
find
don't
out.
recall that. I have no idea.
terrorized the city's underworld is back.
The past has caught up with me.
Oh,
The past
okay.
is caught
The
up. with
past.
me.
Okay, so all the ish. Okay, so they kind of still had me around this point because I'm
Mhm.
like, if it's about his backstory, okay, I want to see what he was doing back then. So
No,
I'm
see-
interested in that part.
See, this part lost me immediately because he was
Okay.
like, the past finally caught up with me. And I was like, oh, okay, so toxic white male done all this bad shit to like different women. So automatically, like the past is caught up with him
Y'all went
now.
there. That's where you went.
Yeah, immediately I was like, oh, okay, toxic white male done bad. Now the past is catching up.
Okay. See, I get it. there's precedence for that. I totally get it considering where the MCU has been going with this stuff. But that aside, it's like if I kind of took that out, it's like,
Mhm.
okay, maybe we'll get some in-depth character type of thing going on with this. So I'm like, okay, I'm with it because Hawkeye was not one of my favorite characters. Neither was
No.
Falcon.
Either.
So I was beyond pissed what they did with Falcon and the Winter Soldier because it's like I didn't get that kind of depth from the character with that show. So I'm like, okay, maybe they'll do something a little better. Maybe. But I'm still watching now, guys. Still looking, still interested.
Should we be worried?
No, it's nothing. I'll be home for Christmas.
He's not.
No.
Sorry, he's not going to be home for Christmas. Anytime they say that, no.
This is usually like, this is where it kind of gives you like that, Die Hard vibes. Like, I'll be home for Christmas because like dad wants to go home for Christmas and like be with his family or whatever. And you're like, oh, okay, like we'll see if you get there for Christmas or not.
No,
Y'all think he does puns? Y'all think there's a few puns throughout this, like Christmas ones, like in Jingle All the Way?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there is.
Oh, yeah.
That's a little bit more.
Well, like
exciting.
shitty ones though, like the kind that they'll do because they'll have a serious moment in the series, and then they'll be like, "Oh, we're getting too serious now, so we got to throw a fucking dad joke in there to like lighten the mood," and then they'll just completely ruin the serious moment that they had. That's what's gonna happen.
Probably.
Yeah. Probably, but kind of like a red shirt saying, "Oh no, we can make it." Yeah, you can die.
You're gonna die.
So he got a hearing aid?
That's what I thought when I saw this.
What is that?
Oh,
or just a mic, or just a
no, it's like one of those talkie
earpiece,
things.
right?
It's an earpiece.
Yeah,
It's a talkie earpiece.
Talkie
Yeah.
earpiece. Yeah,
It's the
wireless.
stuff that Biden has in his ears because he can't.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Promise.
Won't be there for Christmas.
Yeah, you ain't.
When I wore this suit, I made a whole lot of enemies.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
I tell. Yeah, I'm like, all right.
Wait, is she fighting a monk?
Is she what?
Is she fighting a monk?
No, he's just some shaved head mofo.
Oh, okay.
You're just. I'm not gonna say typical. Well, you can see anything in New York, but he's probably just some shaving bald dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a bald guy.
Just your thug from
For a
Central
brief
Casting.
second, I thought it was like one of those Doctor Strange monks, like the ones that are like,
Oh no, they would have had to
yeah, like the little
time portal. They don't play around. They're just like, shoot, I'm out here.
yeah.
New dimension, and I'm gonna roll out with that. So guess okay.
Enemies.
Check.
You're a Hawkeye.
Who the hell are you?
So she knows who he is.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's an Avenger. She would have to know who he is. I mean, aren't they all supposed to know who the Avengers are?
Who knows?
They didn't in the Falcon and the Winter, the woke.
Well, they
Soldier
did
or
when they went
whatever.
into the bank. Yeah, they did.
They didn't on the streets though. They were like, "Wait, is that like?"
I mean,
Captain
he's so
America?"
freaking nondescript. I mean, there's like when you see people on television, and you don't necessarily know exactly who they are when you see them.
Right.
Some people. So unless there's some kind of lead up to this, if I see that, it's like, how do you know that's him?
I see.
So
what you're
I
saying.
can see like if they're cutting the scene and she's looking and she's like, oh my God, that's freaking Hawkeye or something.
Right,
so
right.
that you make that connection if you're the viewer. But if I'm just seeing this, like, how the frick would she really know that was this dude?
Right. Okay.
But anyway, here's where they flipping lost me. Here's where they lost me.
Who the hell are you?
Some people have actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Oh,
That's
God.
where they freaking lost me.
Oh,
She's
no.
the world's greatest. Hello. She's amazing.
She's the bestest ever archer.
Bestest ever. It's like, girl, if you're the bestest ever, why aren't you an Avenger?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, Marvel, you were doing so good.
Maybe she
they
meant I'm
weren't.
the bestest ever archer because of the blip and like half the people on like the universe disappeared and she
That's
was like
it's still very cocky to assume you're the greatest of half the
the,
population.
the universe. Yeah.
That's really cocky.
Considering he's an Avenger, I would expect something more like, I'm nowhere near as good as you. but I like to think that I do okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm
But
no
no-
Hawkeye, but
Exactly.
Modesty is definitely not one of these kids' first fucking
No,
thing. Yeah, exactly. Anyway.
no. If you're gonna say I'm the bestest archer ever, then that's when you pretty much have Hawkeye show where how you are not the best archer.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen. She's gonna teach him. She's gonna teach him how to love and teach him how to
Oh,
be
Who said how
virtuous.
to love? Oh my god.
did you just say that?
Mandy, why did you just say some 90 Day Fiance ish?
Oh my god.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
The weirdest thing too is that I was thinking the same thing because I was like, okay, so here's a family man, and he's like spending time with his family, and then all of a sudden it's like, let me spend all my time with this like really young, like what is she, like 17, 18, like 17-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Barely legal.
Barely legal.
Barely
Yeah.
legal.
It's a trap. We all know what it is.
It is.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
I said, get the frick out of here.
And then you're like, she's gonna teach him how to love, and I'm like, oh fuck, I hope not, because he's going to jail.
Ish. I'm telling you, this
They
is.
call it, that's what they say, or jailbait.
Yep,
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm sorry.
She jailbait.
Oh God! I just this was a point where I was just like, "What? All right, yeah, whatever." But yeah, it gets better.
Are you one of those people?
It's the most wonderful.
Hey, babe, I should be back in a day or two.
Okay, so I guess he's telling his wife he'll be back in a day or two. I wonder if
Yeah,
he's
he's
gonna explain that
lying.
he's
He's
hanging
lying to
around
us.
with the.
Yeah, he's lying to his wife while his
Mhm.
little 17-year-old girl is hanging around him. I'll be a couple
we gonna-
days late, baby.
Are we gonna call her side piece? Because I mean, it's supposed to be sidekick, but I guess
Side piece works,
side piece.
I believe.
So
Great. Odin's Raven.
I'm not gonna say that.
So here's the other thing too, is that like I feel again Marvel doesn't really know what it wants to be here, because you had at the beginning Hawkeye with like a very family, like family man, what's going on,
Right.
but then you have like this weird, because okay, from where I stand, knowing Hawkeye's story right now, Hawkeye's devastated. Like to me, as a character, he should be devastated. He just witnessed his best friend kill herself in the ultimate sacrifice to bring everybody back. And, he fought her to commit that sacrifice, and he didn't win that battle. And he's probably holding that, within himself. So, I don't understand what's this kind of like weird rom-com feel to what should be a very dark story of how Hawkeye is feeling this rage and this anger and all these emotions of what happened to Black Widow. And then it's translated into his series with, he's fine, he's hanging out with his family, and it's like this rom-com whatever buddy cop thing, and then like this 17-year-old girl comes, and then all these baddies do this. I don't know if you guys know what I'm saying. It just doesn't feel right.
It doesn't, and that's the impression that I got. I didn't get the impression like it was like he was playing protector to this girl. I didn't get that like father type of, or fatherly type of, or guardian type of bond. I didn't get that vibe. It's just this weird, I don't know. It's just it does feel off.
It feels off. It felt off to me.
And honestly, it does feel very uncomfortable.
It feels like a movie that I wouldn't pay money to go see.
No, it's like some Lifetime
or a
movie,
show
kinda.
or whatever this is. It movie or show? What the fuck is this?
This is a show. This is a Disney show.
It's a new Disney show. Okay.
I don't know how many episodes it is. I think between 6
probably
and
8. Probably. I'm guessing.
So, which one of you ladies is volunteering to watch this?
Oh, I'm definitely watching this Sunday.
Yay!
Sunday nights I do reviews, so I'm definitely gonna be breaking this shit down.
I will probably fall on this grenade. I figure after passing up Falcon and the Winter Soldier after 2 episodes, not bothering really to watch Loki after the first episode, and not interested whatsoever in What If, I probably will watch this because I actually grew to like Hawkeye by the end of Endgame.
You probably don't want to watch this one then because they're gonna destroy Hawkeye in this.
You're gonna watch them demolish a character that you love is what you're gonna see.
Well, I mean that's what they did with Loki, which is why
they did
tapped out after the first freaking episode. So
and WandaVision, which I liked I liked the first few episodes of WandaVision, but then I don't know, near the end it got really soap opera-ish. It really jumped the shark, and I was
because they didn't know what they were freaking doing.
No, they had no idea what the fuck they were doing.
Nobody read a comic. Nobody freaking cared. They just had a message that they wanted to send. But anyway, meanwhile, back to the chase.
Hang on a second. Things have gotten.
Okay, that's Die Hard right
That's
there.
Die Hard
That's
right
Die
there.
Hard. That's Die Hard all over.
See how he threw the thing out the Molotov cocktail back?
And the shot of the way the shot is played right now, like with the Nakatomi Tower, where you get that. It's just a total feel for that. They're going for that, which is fine. I mean, it's not. It's
I mean,
okay.
if you want to do an homage, that's great because Die Hard is one of those movies where yes, it is a freaking Christmas movie. Fight me.
Yes, it is. Fight me too. I'm on that team with you, Lorena.
I will die on that freaking.
Mandy's on the other team. She ain't said shit.
Mandy?
I never fucking watched it.
Are you?
Why would I watch? I ain't watched Die Hard. I ain't watched that.
My gosh,
Mandy, my love,
watch party.
We have to watch Die Hard, and then we have to have your reaction to it.
You have to watch Die Hard, and you also have to watch the Cleveland Show parody of Die Hard.
I still have to watch that, Lorena.
You have to watch both of them.
You
have to, but you can't watch the Cleveland Show one until after you watch the first.
Okay, I will make you guys a deal. I will watch Die Hard if that's one that I need to watch. I am not opposed to watching it. I just never.
Let me put it this way, Mandy. Die Hard is such a great movie that I rate specific movies with Die Hards.
Do you really?
Yes.
Die Hard.
That's it.
Mandy, Die Hard is the best Christmas movie because you have a very sexy man that just wants to rescue his wife and his and that's
away the whole movie.
I mean, I know.
Toxic
so
masculinity.
Toxic. And
you will probably want to smoke after you see them.
Exactly. Like it's so good that men love it because it's so like macho and it's like, yeah, like I can be this dude. Like men love it and women love it because it's like Bruce Willis in his fucking prime.
I want you to come. I want you to come save me. That's right.
Yeah.
That's
all right. All right, y'all sold me. I will watch Die Hard. I will watch it by the stream next week. I will have watched Die Hard.
Yes.
But Admiral Adam, it is about Christmas.
It is. That's the whole reason why he's there to see Holly.
Yes.
That's exactly why he's there to see Holly.
I'm not even going to say anything else because Mandy's got to see it.
Yeah, you got to see it. That's
I'm saying y'all ain't going to spoil that for me. It's like 20 years I've heard people talking about Die Hard for years. So
machine gun.
Ho 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 ho.
Here we
God rest in peace, Alan Rickman.
Yes, I miss Alan Rickman.
Was he in it?
Yeah,
he's the main bad guy.
Yeah,
is he really?
That's like the start of his career. Like that's the movie that like took him to like the next level.
Exactly.
Oh,
so good.
Okay.
So good.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, here we are.
More complicated.
Oh, like she came to save him.
Save him. He had to come and save him because she was the only one who could. You could do
Oh, that's I didn't see that coming, that this girl was going to save him. My God, now I've got goosebumps.
She's
now
gonna
I feel,
save him and teach him how to love, Mandy.
yeah, she's going to
Love
save him and
teach him
teach him
how
how
to
to
love.
love.
By the way, Tina Bojan in the chat, shout out to Tina. I love you, girl. She says Kate Bishop's supposed to be 22 plus in the series. So I guess
better be.
she legal.
Okay. Well, she's legal. Fair game.
Yeah, fair game.
Fair game.
Yeah. Grass is on the field, play ball.
Hey.
That may be a little inappropriate. I'm still waking up. This is only my second
I have
level.
not heard that one before, but I will have to use that one, Mandy. Thank you. I just
I
entered
was
that in
like-
the data bank.
Mandy is back because she just made the most ridiculous comment ever, and it was amazing.
Y'all need to clip that.
Yeah.
Y'all need to clip that. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Roll that back. Okay,
Let's see
I'm not
this.
gonna lie.
Oh my God, there's
Tom,
Thor.
you're right. Total Hamilton. This
Yeah.
whole stage here.
Yeah.
Hamilton.
There's Thor. Wait, who's that? Is that supposed to be Loki?
That Thor.
Loki.
Loki.
I see Hulk.
I don't know who that dude is.
Wait, is that green thing supposed to be Hulk?
I think so.
so.
I
Okay,
think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
I
Look,
can't
he's
think of
got
who
the
else it would
outfit
be.
on. That's got to be, yeah.
Who are the two dudes in behind Steve Rogers?
Yeah, see, I don't-
That didn't sound good at all.
That can't be
Colson
Tony
and-
Stark. It can't be.
That or it's
Too blonde.
Colson and what's his face? Jesus Christ.
And
Samuel
Jesus
Jackson.
Christ?
No.
Fury. Jesus, I just forgot Nick Fury's
Nick,
name.
okay. Nick
okay.
Fury. Okay, so I guess that's Tony Stark up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's Tony Stark? I mean,
I think
There's Hawkeye up on the balcony too, next to Tony and Black Widow.
Oh, this is so
Oh,
shit. This
you
is,
know what? If this turns out to be the best part of the freaking series,
this is
Well,
gonna be
dude.
the best part of the
seeing this
series.
Steve Rogers musical, I don't care about the rest of the show. I just want to know what happens with
This
with
is
the
for
musical
sure gonna be the best part of the series.
on the Hamilton stage. Good Lord, you know what? I may have to rot through this whole series just because I have to see what happens with this musical.
Oh, I'm doing it, Lorena. And if you want, you can join us as we break it down every Sunday. We will.
Sure. I'm
We will
probably
be.
I'm probably gonna have to take you up on that.
Yeah, you come on by. Same with you, Mandy.
I'm gonna take you up on that. Oh,
I'll come make fun of it. Why the dog?
so they're in Rockefeller Plaza. Oh, that car. I'm sorry, this car is hot.
Why was there a dog
This
with
car is
antlers? What
Be-
is that? Is that a
because it's-
character?
It's
Because
Christmas.
Cute. It's
It's
cute.
cute.
You have to have the dogs with the Christmas outfits and the
Damn
Christmas
it, Mandy!
sweaters.
Quit hating on the
Oh,
dog with the antlers.
Because it don't make no goddamn sense of why that dog's there. There is no. It's just
his
like, hey,
doggy.
look. Is the dog going on the adventures? Is it a sidekick dog?
It might. You
That
never
fucking
know.
dog ain't going on
He
no
might.
adventures. That dog ain't doing shit.
Mandy, the dog is staying behind to protect the family
Yeah.
while he goes to.
No animal should have to be in this shit movie show thing. I'm looking out for these critters because they're not doing it. That poor fucking dog. Poor.
I know one thing. Its owner's getting paid.
Oh my God! Okay, now I realize this is why they put no animal was harmed in the filming of this for people like Mandy, because it's like,
It's
what the
just-
fuck is that dog doing over there?
It's just, what are they trying to show us with that? They clip for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, it's most wonderful time, and then a dog.
You know, look. You're just so
look
cute.
at him. He's so cute.
You have to have a cute doggy.
Aw.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
I ain't buying it. I'm not buying what they're selling here with this dog.
See, I think that for representation, they should have had also a cat there. If they want to be equal,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand.
Oh,
Like,
I'm
is this
sorry. That's a slippery slope because then you got to think about the fish people and the ferret people.
is
That's
this
true.
wolf
And the snake
supremacy? I
people.
don't know about this.
It's canine supremacy. That's what
I
it is.
just think this is real. Like, they're just taking clips of shit that don't fucking matter because they know they don't have enough clips of good shit to actually make a full trailer. So, well, we don't have enough real good shit to show you. So here's a dog with antlers, and I'm not falling for it.
So
Yeah,
Toucan Monkey in the chat says Lucky is Lucky the dog is part of Kate Bishop's story in the comics.
Is it really? Because I never read that. I
Oh,
never
I
cared
didn't
about
either.
that character.
I
Not
didn't
even a
read
little
it either.
bit. So
I didn't even know who freaking Hawkeye was.
All right.
Until it showed up in the MCU.
okay,
Yeah, I didn't
if there is a point to the dog, let's continue.
Well, yeah,
I didn't know there was a point.
Quit
to said
hating
dog.
on the dog,
what is she with
Mandy.
the freaking Katniss?
Because it's a fucking cat.
Gosh, you know what's
Katniss.
crazy is the next scene. It's literally a scene from
Hunger Games.
the Hunger Games.
Where
This
she
scene,
sees-
this is the
This
scene
is
from
it.
the
This
Hunger
one, yeah.
Games. No,
Mhm.
the one right before where she opens her eyes. That's from the Hunger Games. Press play. No. You already you went way.
What? I need to back up?
No. Keep going forward.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah,
Tell me what's that.
it's in the red scene, like the red background.
It's the most wonderful time.
Right here.
Oh,
Right there, where she's
that
like, when
part.
she looks up, like that.
Mhm.
That scene is literally from the Hunger Games.
You know, thievery is rampant in Hollywood. You can steal all you want, just sell it so I buy it.
Yeah. By the way, are you guys fan of the Hunger Games?
I like the Hunger Games.
I never
I like
got
it
into
too.
it. I saw the movie parody, but I haven't seen the actual Hunger Games. No,
Oh, okay.
The Starving Games. Is that the one you saw?
I think it is. Yeah,
I've
Yeah,
never
funny.
seen. I've
it
never
was
seen
pretty
that.
freaking funny.
It was humorous. It was humorous.
Yeah,
I've never even heard of that.
It's you gotta watch this guy funny.
This is too dangerous. Definitely not this one.
Okay.
like that.
Okay, I'm a sucker for explosions, so I thought that
I did too. I am too.
I thought that was cool.
I love a good explosion.
Yeah, hit the car. Everybody. Wait. Hold on, because I have to bring this back. Hold on. Notice how it says "Trust the Bro Movie Company." I
No,
don't think you can trust them anymore.
yeah, nobody trusted them now after
No, you ain't getting your shit.
No.
after they blow their shit up. Oh
Oh
no.
my gosh, what is up with these? Not that I'm complaining. I like seeing these land yacht cars, but
They're very old school.
They're very old.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a neighborhood. Maybe it's a neighborhood. You got somebody collects these cars. It just looks like something straight out of the 70s. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
Holy shit! There are arrows more dangerous than that one?
Okay. All together.
It's just some Christmas.
Oh, yay. And it's right 2 days before my birthday. We get
Aw.
this. So, yay.
Happy early birthday to you, man.
Yeah,
Yes,
happy
my
early
gift
birthday.
my gift from Disney.
Wait, what is the date on this? The release
Wait,
date?
24th.
24th, the day before Thanksgiving.
Ah,
Yeah.
perfect. Sounds like fun.
Uh,
be a fun time.
You sound really excited as you say that.
Well, it's gonna be fun for me because I
You're gonna read
watch
it.
this stuff and you know
it's
people enjoy the breakdowns I do, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
I've just got no interest in this. They yet again have shown just enough to let me know that I have zero interest in watching this. And to be honest, these are not two characters that I grew up reading or really caring about. So I'm pretty much good with watching this one burn and giggling about how bad Disney is.
I'm kind of like Lorena, like in a sense, because we're actually really similar because like we're both Marvel girls, but not like huge because of the comic. Like we didn't read a lot of the comics and stuff. My knowledge of it again comes from the 90s animated series for both that, like the DC Batman and Spider-Man and the X-Men and all that stuff. So I didn't really know a lot about Hawkeye either because I wasn't a huge comic book reader, but I was introduced to Hawkeye through the MCU, and I know Hawkeye through the MCU, and I started to really like the character as the movies went on, and I got to know the guy, and I liked his friendship with ScarJo, because that's one of the things that I feel like Black Widow, because I feel that's one of the things I feel like is kind of like a really lost thing as well, that men and women can be friends without benefits, and also like just be best friends. Like you could have a male best friend. Like I do believe in that. And I think that was a kind of like a really cool way that they were showing that through their relationship. That's why I think that this story should have kind of focused on his grief of getting over her death. And the other thing is like we haven't seen anything about Lawrence Pugh right now in this trailer, but we know she is going to be involved.
Yeah, we know that's coming, because what we saw, the bonus scene at the end of Black Widow.
Yeah,
where Elaine, I keep calling her Elaine because I can't
Elaine.
freaking remember that long name that they gave her. In the series, she basically says, "Hey, you want to go after the guy responsible for your sister's death?"
Yep. Elaine, aka Lady Hydra.
Something the Fontaine or something like that.
Well, I just call her Lady Hydra because that's basically
something like that.
Is.
But
that works.
But you're right. It's like I would have been much happier if this just focused specifically on Hawkeye, because he's the one that I care about. He's the one that I've grown to care about through the MCU movie. So I want to see what happens to him, like seeing how he deals with that particular grief, seeing what his life is like now, seeing those flashbacks to what he did possibly before he joined the Avengers. That's what I'm interested in seeing. I don't know Kate Bishop. I haven't heard of Kate Bishop, and there's nothing from this trailer that makes me really want to get to know Kate Bishop. So I'll watch the first pilot. You get one shot. First episode, you get one shot to see if you'll hook me. But I don't think that's going to happen, because what we've been seeing with these MCU series of late is they focus so much on woman power and women overpowering the men, women outsmarting the men, women who seem to know more than men. I'm smarter than you, I'm faster than you, I'm stronger than you, and seeming to take every single chance that they can take to emasculate men at every turn. So I don't see that trend changing with this. I will be happy as a pig in proverbial if I'm wrong.
This is the MCU. It's not changing. This is where we're going. Like I said, I've been watching every single one of the Marvel series, including What If, and I'm gonna be there for this one. No matter how big of a shit show it's gonna be, I'm gonna be there from the beginning to the end, because I'm gonna watch this fucking MCU burn to the ground if I have to. The thing is with this is that this gave me a lot of like Loki vibes too, from like when we first got to see the Loki trailer. It showed a lot of Loki in it. So before we were kind of like thinking that Loki was going to be very heavily Loki oriented, and it was going to be about him and Owen Wilson and whatever, like the Time Bureau or whatever the fuck that shit is going to be.
I'm going to say one thing before actually I bring Kamran in, because I'm like, oh, he's backstage.
Sure.
I'm sorry I missed who said it, but somebody said, you have to give it more than one episode. No, I don't.
Hey, time is money, man.
If
time
you
is
write
money.
that first episode right, you get one shot. If your pilot can't hook you to watch the episode, why the heck should you waste your freaking time watching the rest of it? I mean, seriously, that's bad writing. That really is.
I mean, in my opinion, and you girls will have to tell me, since I'm not going to watch it if I'm right. My guess is they're going to kill his ass off, and there's your new Hawkeye right there.
I have to believe you on that, man.
Yeah,
I
it's-
read somewhere that the reason in the comics, and I know you comics heads can correct me if I'm wrong, the reason that Kate Bishop adopted the name of Hawkeye is because Clint is dead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, this now, Mandy. Basically, mind you, this is the idea is when are they gonna kill Hawkeye? Like, is it gonna be like he's gonna get this series and this is his bow out? You know, they're gonna have like him die in the last episode and then she's gonna take up the mantle, or are they gonna have it that he's gonna die in the first episode and it's gonna be like, you know, she's the new Hawkeye. Here you go. Bye.
Well, the
Bye.
guys in the chat think that I'm absolutely wrong, and they think he's going to just go deaf because apparently that's what happens, and then he's just going to go home and be a family man. Either
He's gonna
way,
go
whether
deaf?
that's what they're saying,
What?
somebody's deaf. Maybe not
Who's
him,
deaf?
but there's who's deaf. You guys in the chat, who's going deaf?
What?
But either way, they're going to replace him. He's going to be gone, and whether dead or gone, just being a family man. And this is going to be, and I'm so sick of this women power. I can't fucking take it no more. I'm done.
I can't. If this is your way of trying to appeal to women, you're freaking doing it
Okay,
wrong.
they're saying Clint is deaf in the comics.
Oh, he is.
So
Okay.
Clint
Speaking
goes
of doing
deaf.
things wrong, I'm sorry. Hey, Kamran, how you doing?
Hey,
ladies.
Sorry, we're in the middle of
just
ranting.
a lot of fun comments, including the grass. And I would suggest, I would only ask: Is the grass? Does the grass match the drapes? Is that how it works?
I thought it was. I'm gonna shut up.
Does the grass match the drapes?
Shut up.
And then we had Nina Infinity coming in with the comment that men and women can be friends and friends without benefits. Every dude is like, every girl's like, yeah.
That's never been my experience. Any guy that I try to be friends with usually ends up catching feelings, and then it becomes weird, and then we
because
have
we're
to.
wired for that.
Yeah, I've never had any strictly guy friends unless no.
Well, you're friends with them; they're not friends with you. Did you watch when Harry Met Sally? I mean, that's the best movie in the world. So yeah,
but
you're friends with us.
do
We're
that.
not friends with you. That's not how it works for us.
Well, I'm a married woman, so I have guy friends. It's just the way it works.
You have guy friends.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for your husband to die. That's all.
Yeah, they're taking
waiting.
that, sweetie. That's how it works.
They're waiting.
Yeah,
your husband
Eddie
knows.
Murphy
knows it's true.
told
They're
us all
waiting out
about
for
this
marriage.
a long time ago.
yeah. You heard the term cock blocking, right?
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, it's okay.
But
But
I don't know. I think it can happen, and that relationship
gay,
is
if they're gay,
showing
sure.
that.
Okay.
I think it's
Yeah, unless they're
possible.
gay,
I mean,
basically you have men that are friends, and to you they're friends they haven't fucked yet. That's really
they're just trying to figure their angle out. They're just trying to figure their angle out.
here's the thing, though. Like in a world, in the MCU, where you have, gods of thunder and blah blah blah, you can have a straight male that's married be friends with a single white female that's
Well,
super
sure,
hot.
it's fiction. So
Yeah,
of course,
yeah,
you can. Yeah.
He's got a hammer that
You hear?
Yeah.
The comments in the theater like just friends. I don't
Quit
think
quit
so.
trying to debunk it.
Well,
I'm
and
just
another thing, and then
saying,
the-
Nina,
the
there's a
third thing is,
chance that all of your
Jeff,
guy
you-
friends are checking out your boobs every time you bend over.
Well,
I'm putting that out there.
my
They're
God.
they getting a little sneak
Yeah,
peek.
yeah.
Good Lord. Speaking of
I-
which, actually, I went to the store like yesterday, and this dude totally tried to hit on me and like wanted my number.
Yeah.
And I was like in my Spider-Man shirt, and I was like, I didn't think I looked great, but I was like, wow,
that doesn't matter.
Honey,
doesn't
you
matter.
breathe. That's it.
That was it.
You
It
know,
was,
you women put a makeup, you comb your hair. We don't care about any of that. That's whatever.
he was,
You know.
he, and I was like, dude, he's like, give me your number, and I was like, I don't think my husband would appreciate that, and he's like,
What your husband got
Whatever.
to do with me?
yeah, like, doesn't matter.
The human race exists because of this dynamic.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
It goes back hundreds of thousands of years, and
I was so
every dude's got to
excited.
find his angle.
I was so excited. I like ran up to my husband. I was like, "Guess what? That guy just totally hit on me and
Oh, I'm
wanted
sure
my
your
number."
Wait,
He
honey,
was-
well, they're all hitting on you. Haven't you figured this out yet?
yeah, he was
And I
like,
hate
"I
that
told
sneaky
you."
guy that you think is your buddy. I hate that guy the most. Yeah. Your husband knows this. He knows exactly.
He knows what's up.
He does.
He knows the
You
secret.
may not,
He
Miss
knows what
Innocent,
time
but he
it is.
knows what's up.
Calling unnecessarily to talk to you. Yeah, he knows.
But
Uh-huh.
speaking of
Lord.
what is up, let's hit these super chats so we can get to our next
Well,
topic.
before
Yes.
super chats,
Cameron is here with us.
Can't the deaf
Yes.
dude fire arrows? I don't get it. So the dude goes deaf. He can't be in the show, but he's a deaf dude. He's just firing arrows.
I
Does he need
don't
to hear to
know.
fire arrows?
You have to hear when the enemy's approaching, Kamran. You can't just
But you're firing
wing
an
it.
arrow, so you see them, it coming, and you fire an arrow.
But what if they're like ninjas and they're like in the dark and then you have to like hear them?
Cameron's right. It's a long distance attack. He doesn't have to be up in the
It's
shit.
like
He could literally like be a sniper and just go up on a rooftop and just pick them off one by one. You know,
That's-
it's
that's
like
true.
every
long
one of
range
these
attack.
movies. You always have the camera and going in
True.
circles as they go around, all looking for the I don't know.
Well, it just shows that Hawkeye was a useless superhero to begin
It's
with. I don't know.
anti-death discrimination. All right,
Oh, God.
I
Okay, so anyway,
think
let's
that's the point.
before we go down yet another rabbit hole, Naked Fame for $5. Thank you so very much for that, my dear. Hello, Toxic Femme Chat. Oh, hi, Tom. Why can't they leave their damn politics out of our entertainment? Sick of this BS.
You and me both.
It's like it used to be that, they had their politics off to the side, but they weren't shaming people for their
No, their politics have consumed them heart and soul, and they are now just a like empty shell of their political beliefs. There's no
Right.
other. They have no other value to
But
do. So
but
that's
it's more sinister than that. The
It
politics now, especially when it comes to sexual relations and male-female dynamics, it's become very much an agenda that's deeper. I was actually on the phone earlier today. I'm very close with one of Muhammad Ali's daughters, Mariam, his oldest daughter, right?
very cool.
And she's a really good friend of mine. We were on the phone today, and she's incredible. She's got her father's like fighting spirit, but she was an actress and a comedian, a stand-up comedian in Hollywood for years. And we talked about the dynamic that's happening right now with how Black men are being presented, right? It's like her dad won't be the image that you see being presented of the Black male. It's gonna be Cinderella. It's gonna be the fairy godmother.
Oh God.
A Black male,
Oh, yeah.
who's gender, fluid, who's wearing a dress, right? And we talked about that. The system doesn't want Black men to be strong.
No,
Promote those
not with nuclear
Very
families at all. They don't
No.
want that.
No.
That is the last thing they want. And then we had the coconut with $1.49 red box of popcorn. Thank you so much.
Enjoy that
Thank
popcorn.
Enjoy.
Thank you. And Doom Rules for 5 Canadian. Thank you so much. FWIW Hawkeye was a girl who was offered the role by Cap himself long before SJW Marvel was a thing. Clinton went MIA. Of course, Disney will F it up.
Oh,
All right.
let's
there
see
we go.
I could rock with that. I
Wait,
like
what?
that.
So Hawkeye was a girl? Wow, okay.
Who was offered the
original
role
Hawkeye
by
was a girl?
Cat?
Wait, what?
Oh,
I don't understand. The original
It's-
Hawkeye was a girl?
apparently.
I think so.
Apparently.
Yeah.
It's like the original Captain Marvel was a Black woman and they just forgot about that, right?
Yeah. They gave it to,
So I guess
bigger
they
white
sex
woman.
swapped her already then? So they sex swapped her and made her into Jeremy Renner? Is that what we're being told?
I guess for the movies. Is that correct?
Oh.
Jeremy Renner was a hairdresser before he was an actor, so I don't know.
Wait. Clint went MIA.
I was
So
gonna say
was
Clint
it that
was,
Clint was out of the picture and then Captain America gave her the title of Hawkeye? So that's how that happened.
I guess so. I have no idea.
I mean, that is, and it looks like that was that was in the comics long before. So that's actually something that that makes sense. Clint is no longer there.
Mhm.
This chick gets the title and they go on from there. That's actually logical. I could roll with that. And that's already established from what I can see here in the comics. So you can't really argue with that.
And I will say this: Haley Steinfeld is absolutely an incredible actress, and she needs a nice Pakistani guy. I might know some to recommend
Oh,
for her.
God.
to meet. She totally does, but she's a great actress, and I think.
Mhm.
What's she been in? I don't even know where she's from.
Did you see Bumblebee? She was. It was Bumblebee was actually a really good movie. It's the
I
best
still have
Transformers
to see
original.
that. People keep
No, I'm
telling
just
me that
saying
it was good. I
It's a good
tapped
movie.
out after the last Transformers movie. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it.
I watched it recently, actually.
Did you like it, Tom?
All right.
It was all right. It has a ton of anachronisms in it, though.
Nah, whatever. Yeah, it's supposed to be set in the 90s or 80s or whatever.
It's supposed to be somewhere in there. It seems like early 80s, but they've got shit in there from between the early 80s to the early 90s. And yeah, otherwise, no, the movie was cute. It was good. It was better than the last 4 Transformers.
I mean, it's the closest one to capturing the spirit of the first one, which is actually a good and fun movie. And
in some ways, I'd even say maybe it's better than the first Transformer movie. I mean, I've never been a huge
really.
Oh, I'm definitely going to have to see it now because I
Wow.
I care about the relationship between her and the car.
Let's put it this way: in the first 10, 15 minutes, you actually get the OG Transformers in live action 3D.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you find out why Bumblebee doesn't talk, and you see Bumblebee talking at the beginning, and you see why he doesn't talk anymore, and it's actually very emotional. So yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Optimus is all like, "Get out of here, Bumblebee! I'll save everybody," and he's like, all like, whatever. And then, yeah.
Oh my God.
I love Optimus.
It's worth
Waste.
watching. And Haley Steinfeld is quite lovely in that. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Cameron
I'll
said,
check
"Call
it
a
out.
brother."
Haley Steinfeld Pasha dash pot. It looks good. It looks good.
So we have Hillis Mallory for $2. Thank you so very much. Home Alone, a Christmas tradition. It is a Christmas tradition. I watched that along with A Miracle on 34th Street. I finally saw It's a Wonderful Life for the first time about 2 years ago.
Did you really?
I watch that every year, like 3 times.
It was never a big movie in my house at all, like to watch. We just never did. We just never really watched it.
Which movie?
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, yeah.
George Bailey. It's a really emotional movie.
Yeah,
very
but I
good.
finally
Great
sat
fucking
down
movie.
and watched it.
I love that movie.
It was amazing. I wish I'd seen it before, but no, it was just one of those movies we just didn't.
I own it on 4K. Now
Somebody
everybody
in
can
the-
You
drink.
own everything on 4K.
No,
He's always
he's collection.
It don't even surprise me no more.
Somebody in the chat called me a hater because they were like, she's won an Oscar when she's 12 years old. And I'm like, I just said I didn't know who she was.
I didn't know who this chick was. Really.
Why is that a hate? Why is that
Every
being a
dude
hater?
knows who this chick is.
You can't hate if you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
There's 2 worlds in the chat. There's the ladies' world and the guys' world. The guys' world in the chat knows who she is.
Yes.
And that's the important thing, right? There you go.
Somebody
You're
said she was
large
in
male
Pitch Perfect
following.
too.
Yeah.
Which I like.
I think Lawrence Pugh is way hotter than her. I'm just saying.
I do like her. I can kind of like
I
both.
like Black Widow, and I liked her in Black Widow. So.
I have to see her. I have to see her in Bumblebee. Okay, Nina, you have Adam Wofford.
Sorry, I was coughing.
That's okay.
Adam Wofford. Where? I'm sorry because
Should be 7:32 p.m. for you.
Okay.
Adam Wofford for $10.
Thank you. Adam Wofford for $10. Thank you so much. Says every actor should read any book that they are starring in so they don't look stupid and made fun of. In God Emperor, Leto had all women warriors. They were called fish speakers. Very
You
good.
talk about it in the Dune series, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
God
I
Emperor's
gotcha.
Dune.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I
the
remember now.
Dune has always had important females in the stories. You know, that's why the
Mm-hmm.
new Dune television series is focusing on the Bene Gesserit, the female sort of witches, right, and their backstory. And that, from what I can tell you, is, you know, I was up for a job on that a couple of years ago, and that show had been greenlit, and I went into Legendary for meetings with that. But then that show was just stifled because of everything that happened the last 18 months. But I just heard a few days ago that they've hired a new female showrunner. It was initially going to be the writer of the Dune movie. He was a friend of the directors, Denis Villeneuve's guy. And he apparently got that show greenlit, but then they figured out he'd never run a show before. And so I think he's been sort of pushed aside, and they wanted, especially a show about women, they wanted a female showrunner. So they've got very successful African-American woman coming on. So I've been looking, I was looking for new staff. So I don't know what's happening there, but they're revving that show back up.
Okay. Cool. I didn't know that. Let's see. Mandy, Naked Fame for $5.
Yeah, Naked Fame for $5. Thank you. Yeah, it's great when she gets the dirty ones.
It's so good.
Wait, did you guys all talk about Waller Bridge before I came on board? Or you haven't talked about
No,
it?
we have not. We were saving that for you. Yeah.
she's coming.
I got some
Yeah.
theories on that. Actually, I'm gonna echo Stephanie Janisek's theory on that when we get to it. So yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we have Mr. 19 for 1999. Thank you so very much. Says, I could listen to Mandy talk all day long. Love you guys.
Oh, you're like the only one in the world that's ever said that. Thank you, love. Most people tell me to shut the hell up. So thank you.
Not your friends, not your male friends. They're not telling you that.
No, my male friends would never tell me that.
No, they said, keep talking, girl.
Keep talking. Keep talking,
Husband isn't
Mandy.
a good listener, as good a listener as I am.
Yeah, I would never treat you like that. That's what they say. I would listen to you all the time, Mandy. I'm like, I know.
I don't know what happened,
we,
but we got like a little bit of a hiccup, but we're back now, so we're good. But
okay.
there was a hiccup
Okay.
there.
Well, hi,
What
guys.
happened?
Let's see. I'm up next.
didn't
Let's
do it.
see. Go ahead, Nina.
Is it me? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's you. No,
Okay.
it's you.
Dashties, thank you so much for the $5. Says that wasn't a monk, it was Picard. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're
It's a
trying.
robot.
They're
He's a
trying to
robot now,
save
right? He's a
money.
robot? Thank God I didn't watch any of this.
I didn't either. I just found out through Gary.
You're fortunate because
yeah.
I watched
Yes,
that
he's
whole
a robot
freaking season.
now.
Yeah,
And he
an old guy.
apologizes to everybody, and
Yes.
everything's his
Lord.
fault.
Is 7 of 9 at least hot in the show or no?
She's lesbian now.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem with that. That's fine.
No, we're good. We're good with lesbians.
That's good. 7 of 9's a lesbian. That works for me.
I like a good lesbian.
Lesbians are straight now, you guys. Gotta get with the
Yeah.
times. You don't know what you're talking about anymore.
I don't know. Terms don't mean anything to me anyway.
That's unfortunate.
Like I said with Muhammad Ali's daughter, I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna finish this super chat here. He also said, so that wasn't a monk; it was Picard. They're trying to save money and film them together. That way, they don't have to use Star Trek writers. Okay, there you go.
They might actually be better off.
Hey,
I will say this. I know some of the younger writers on Discovery. They've been there since the beginning, and they just they're good writers. I've worked with them, but they just keep their heads low because that place is such chaos. They're just they just want to
it's like I just want to keep working. I got a car note I need to pay. I'm just
and they're not in any position to deal with Kurtzman and that drama. And so, all right, that's what we want. We'll write it.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's see. Where are we? I think Mandy, you're next, right?
Are we at 16-bit?
Yeah.
16-bit mascot for a Tree Fitty. Thank you so much, Lubba.
pretty.
Tree Fitty. You ladies are amazing sauce. Love you. Oh, well, we love you too, 16-bit.
Thank
hugs.
you.
Awesome. Mr. Tickletonks for $5 Canadian. Thank you to one of our amazing mods. Hear me out. Okay. I think it's an intentional joke. She says, I'm the world's greatest archer, as she totally messes up that tower and makes an oops face.
No, it's totally a joke because even after that, he asked her, are you one of the people that say that? And she's like, yeah. No, it is totally supposed to be a joke. And I don't know about these ladies, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm just so freaking tired of this woman power bullshit that they're pulling. And that's really, I'm not laughing at the joke anymore.
That's the point. Exactly what Mandy was saying. It's this whole MCU thing has just been one after another, after another, after another. So if none of that would have happened, I could totally see that as an intentional joke.
Exactly.
Like, okay,
yes.
It's funny. But they keep beating us over the head with this. And that's the problem. It's like you can only kick a person so many times before it's like, no, you're not going to kick me.
And if you're secure in that, you don't have to say it. It's like, when you watch Terminator, she's not saying she's a powerful woman. She's just acting. Right?
Yeah, you
she's
can tell she's
the only one that's ever killed a Terminator.
Yeah,
right? The waitress when she did it, right? And so you don't have to ever say it when you're secure in it.
Exactly. I do think that was a joke, though. I think they were trying to be, funny with it. But like I said, the joke of woman power is played out. I ain't laughing
it
no
was
more.
funny. It was funny like the first time, and then now it's been like the
It's
100th
everything.
time.
It's the same thing over and over and over.
Get
We
some
get
new
it.
material.
Women are great. We're
just-
amazing. We
we're
can't do
just-
nothing wrong. We
We're
get
just
it.
kind of tired of men being the butt of every freaking joke.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's as as
Getting
the
tired.
vernacular says, it's played out. We're kind of
Yeah.
kind of done with that. part.
Exactly.
It's
Nina, you have
tired.
Lucy.
Yeah, Lucy, thank you so much for the $5. Says the moment I saw Rogers, the musical, I got flashback to Spider-Man. Turn off the dark. Let's hope Rogers doesn't cause any as many injuries. Oh my God, I remember that. So many people got injured on that set. That was a messed up play.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever see the play? I didn't
No,
ever
I
see
never.
the play. but-
I heard you hearing about the drama of how it was this overwhelming production that was impossible to deal with, and the stunts were too hard, and they kept plugging.
The Spider-Man one,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lots of issues with that.
So many people got hurt.
Yeah.
They should just get Pink to do it. Have you ever been to a Pink concert? Her basically like Cirque du Soleil. She's out there like singing and flipping and doing all kinds of crazy things. She's like doing acrobatics, right? And so they should get Pink to do these like Spider-Man things.
Ladies, can we reread Naked Fame's last super chat? We froze. Something happened with the stream and we froze up, so it messed it up.
Naked Fame.
I'll go back to it. If Psycho, sorry about that, Naked Fame too. Sorry, Ludbug. If Psycho hoes a beast like Phoebe Waller-Bridges, whatever, flick that bean more often, they'd be chill or wouldn't be able to lift a finger to flip someone off. So. So right you are, sir.
Damn it, we should have had Lorena read it the second time.
Why didn't I have her read it? God damn it.
Damn it, man.
You noticed how I just let you slide in.
Yeah, I know you did. Sneaky little sneak over
Evil
here.
Genius.
I know it. She
House of Slytherin there, and that's how we do.
I will be right back, ladies. Just give me like a minute and a half.
Sure. Let's see. Where are we on? We're on Dash D's, right? Let's see. Dash D's for $5 Canadian. Thank you so very much. Hawkeye, you and I remember Budapest High School very differently.
Oh.
So they went to high school in Budapest together? Why is Budapest so important to the show?
Something
went down.
Something went down in Budapest. Some kind of operation happened in Budapest.
Because it was also a big deal in Black Widow.
Yeah.
Like Budapest was a big deal there. It was like, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, but we still don't know what exactly went down.
Yeah, that just seemed like kind of, let's leave that nugget in this movie and we might go back and revisit
They've
it.
just made it ambiguous now. So like, it's like our imagination is probably way better than anything that they could ever come up with as to what it actually happened.
Pretty much.
In Budapest.
Yeah, you've been listening. Budapest. I got you.
They made a big deal in that movie about how do you pronounce Budapest. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Budapest.
Tennille, 89. Thank you so much for the $5. Says coming to Disney Plus, a CW and UPN collaboration. Stunning, brave, groundbreaking, and no for reals. It's just.
I'll write it. I've worked at the UPN. I worked at CW.
You said UPN.
UPN.
Did I?
Somebody
UPN?
said UPN is Pay Network. That's what an actor told me.
Pay Network.
When my first job was on the Twilight Zone with Forrest Whitaker on UPN, and I was a staff writer, and that was the lowest rated show on network television because UPN was technically a network, right? And then I was the staff writer on the lowest rated show on network television. So I was like, I'm actually officially the least powerful guy in Hollywood. Like you can circle, this dude is at the bottom of the pyramid. And I was like,
oh my gosh. Let me just quickly finish this though. For reals, it's just so cool, you guys. Hawkeye's going through the motions. Thank you to Neil 89.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Oh man, you gotta read this one.
Dark King for 2 Australian. Thank you so much, Lovebug. I'm not watching Hawkeye if Chung Lee isn't in it. And I'm with you. We will not watch anything that doesn't have Chung Lee in it. If she's not in it, we don't watch.
For Chun Li, man.
Yeah, stop being so misogynistic towards Chun Li.
Right?
That chance.
Ridiculous.
Dash these for $5 Canadian. I could only be more disappointed in Mandy not seeing Die Hard as if she never showed cleavage again.
Oh, that's not going to happen. Don't worry, Love Bug. And I will be, by next week, I'll know about this Die Hard situation.
Exactly.
And then we can all talk about it and all get hard
You've
together.
never seen Die Hard?
Oh,
No,
She's
no,
never
I've
seen Die Hard. Cameron makes the same face. We all did.
Mandy, I watch Die Hard every year.
See, I watch Scrooged and
Every year.
Christmas Vacation and stuff.
I watch Christmas Vacation
Yeah.
every year too.
Watch that. But when they have the well, I didn't like the third one, but like the first two Die Hard movies, they'll like run a marathon with them.
Yeah, the first two you gotta. It's the
Okay.
best.
I will
That's
know
good.
about it. Like I said, we will all get hard together
Right.
next week.
Wow.
So,
Oh, we're
I'll
getting
remember that
hard,
phrase.
we're
Mandy.
getting hard.
We're
We're
getting
going hard and we're getting
That's
hard.
going to be the title of the video. We all get hard together. Okay.
We all
Yeah.
get hard together. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, coincidentally, I was actually I met William Wisher, was one of my idols. He is Bill Wisher. He wrote Terminator 2. The screenwriter of Terminator 2.
That's
He also
awesome.
wrote Die Hard
Wow.
3. And so he's like one of these guys. He's been around forever doing fascinating things. And
Yeah.
he wrote one of my favorite movies, which is The 13th Warrior. There was a special screening of 13th
Oh, I
Warrior.
love that
I love that
movie.
movie.
So I hung out with the two writers of that movie, Warren Lewis, who's a friend, and Will Wisher I'd never met before. And so I just texted him. Hopefully, we're gonna get coffee, and I'm hoping to actually do an interview with him for my Patreon to actually get like talking about what it was like to write Terminator 2, right?
Yeah.
Because he's an amazing figure. So yeah, but he wrote like the third Die Hard, and he knows McTiernan really
Die
well.
Hard 3 is as good as the first one. Fight me.
Really?
Oh God,
you said that.
no! I will fight you.
Yeah,
I
I'll
love
fight
Die
on
Hard
that
to
one.
the Vengeance. It's fucking amazing.
God, that movie was
It's one of
freaking
the
awesome.
greatest. Are you kidding
No.
me?
No, that's
All right,
no.
you know
And
what?
so it begins.
I have not seen it in a while.
How
so
can you
I
say
will
that
go back
movie is awful?
and I will watch Die Hard with the Vengeance because I haven't seen that one in a long
Are
time.
you thinking of Die Hard 4, Nina?
Maybe I
You
don't know.
might be.
The only Die Hards for me are 1 and 2, and that's it. Like
2
everything
sucks.
else.
2 is the same fucking movie as the first one.
Oh, they
Yeah,
that's
the
why
movie
we are
the
going
same thing happened to the same guy twice.
Exactly.
right?
He even says it. How
Yeah,
can the
but
same
it
thing
was
happen to the same
in the
guy and the same day
airport.
twice?
Yeah, but it's in the
Die Hard
airport.
3
in
is
the airport,
amazeballs.
Dulles. Okay,
Simon
yeah,
Says.
Die Hard 3 was
Valiant.
great.
Valiant.
You know
I'm
what,
Mr. Richter.
Valiant? I
I
gotta
like this movie.
rewatch it before I can.
Plus Samuel Jackson. How can you go wrong?
Well,
Oh shit! Yes, you're right. Die Hard 3 was good. I'm thinking
It is.
of
It's
4.
fucking amazeballs. What I'm saying.
You're
like,
right,
What
you're
world are
right.
you on? Like,
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking of 4. That
Yeah,
4
I
one's
figured you were.
trash.
16-bit mascot believes that Airplane
The
is
one with
greater
his
than Die Hard
son.
2.
yes,
one with his
Airplane
son.
is greater than Die
I
Hard.
like Airplane. That's a good movie.
Airplane was funny.
Airplane
I
was
love
great.
Airplane.
Die
Don't
Hard
get
2,
me
the
wrong, I
cash
like
grab.
Die Hard
heck
2,
yeah, of
but
course. That's exactly what it freaking was. And
Die
I
Hard
don't have a
3 is
minute
the
of
actual
it.
sequel. Let's
I
be
don't
real.
have any of it.
No,
Let's
see,
say.
I thought it was the one with his son. That
No,
one
that's the
sucked.
worst one.
Yeah, that one
Mm,
That's
sucked. I was
part
like,
5.
that
That's
one
the-
sucked so bad. I don't think I even saw it.
No, it's
5? Holy shit.
look, it's
Was it a
Jeremy
4 or
Irons
5?
coming to get revenge for his brother. It doesn't get better
Exactly.
than that.
Don't, yeah, spoil it because Mandy hasn't seen it
Yeah, he
yet.
hasn't freaking
I'm
seen
telling
it
Yeah,
y'all
yet.
this,
brother
and
is.
people have
She doesn't
been
know who
talking
brother is.
about
It
this
doesn't matter.
movie for 20 years. If y'all give me a spoiler, I deserve to get a spoiler.
Oh
The movie's
my
been out too long.
Okay, let's see. We are at Mr. Tickle Trunks for $5 Canadian, and I have no idea. Maybe it's my turn. Mr. Tickle Trunks for $5 Canadian. Thank you so much. Die Hard was such a good movie. It spawned a genre of escape from building movies.
Exactly.
Home
That's-
Alone is Die Hard for kids. For
That's why I have
It's
the
true.
Die Hard rating. When a movie is like Die Hard, I give it whatever out of 5 Die
Yeah.
Hards. For instance, Speed is 4 out of 5 Die Hards.
Mhm.
Okay. There
See,
you go.
agree on that.
I am like, this entire stream has now excited me for Christmas because we're talking about Die Hard way too much. Like, I'm just
Oh,
like, yes, I'm ready for Christmas.
absolutely.
This
I'm
is
ready
fun.
for Halloween. Like I
Halloween.
said, Die Hard the movie, and then watch the parody of it on the Cleveland show. It's
I
freaking
gotta
awesome.
watch that. Man,
Freaking
I
awesome.
gotta watch that.
I agree,
Let's
though, guys.
see.
It is a shame. But I am catching up on old movies. I just watched Back to the Future. I saw that for the first time. So
Oh,
Yeah,
yay.
like a couple weeks ago. So
We got to do a series now. Mandy watches for the first time, and then you just react.
there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of shit TV and a lot of shit movies. So I watch a lot of porn too.
You
So if
videotape
it's a
it?
porn
What's
parody,
going on
I'm good.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Don't feel bad. I just watched Scarface this year.
Hillis Mallory, thank you so much for the $2. Says Riri Williams will be the tweenager.
God, don't freaking bring that up. Oh,
Okay,
no.
just going back for a second to when Mandy just dropped that bombshell. So I found out, to my great disappointment and sadness, that let's just say a favorite adult actress of mine, Riley Reid, got married to a guy named Pasha.
Oh,
Really?
A guy named Pasha. So that's the universe messing with me. That's the universe. screwing
That
me.
is.
You should be like all in like a half gallon of high fat ice cream by now.
Half gallon
Doing that.
indeed. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
that's like,
Dang.
did you ever see that show, The New Adventures of Old Christine? It kind of
know that
reminds
show. I
me
don't
of
think I
that.
ever
It's it's actually
It's
with
with,
Julia Louis Dreyfus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she plays she's like plays a wife, or like she plays like the single mom where her husband, like her ex, got married to another woman named Christine, and so it's like about her story, like it's her story. But I don't know, it just made me think of that because you're like, it's my same name.
Gosh.
That was a good show.
I don't think I've ever seen that, but I've never really watched Friends too, so you know.
What?
That. No, it just didn't appeal to me. I watched Living Single.
Okay. All right.
Wait, where
Good
are
enough.
we at?
Good enough. We are at
Let's
Lucy.
see. We are at Lucy for $5.
And it's at 801.
Thank you. 801. Sorry, I'm like,
No,
okay.
no,
Okay.
Double duty.
For $5. Speaking of Christmas, yes. Okay. Oh wait, I just read Hillis Mallory's, so it's your turn.
Oh, it's
Well,
me?
it's your turn then, Mandy. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
That's all right.
Lucy for $5. Thank you so much, Love Bug. Speaking of Christmas, I have an idea for a Midnight's Edge Christmas stream comparing Nutcracker movie adaptions. I love the Nutcracker prints from 1980s myself. That would be great. I like the Barbie one. I know that sounds ridiculous, but the Barbie one is actually really cute with the Nutcracker.
I've never seen it.
I don't
You've
think
never
I
seen it?
have. I've seen it performed. I've seen the ballet performed.
Yeah, I've seen
The
the
only
ballet.
Nutcracker I know is
So I'm going to be a snob. I will be a
Yeah.
snob about Nutcracker movies.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a snob too. But I don't. Did you guys see the new one though? I haven't checked that out.
Oh God.
doing-
Oh God. Are there
It's
furries?
No,
furries
I
out
think
there.
it was Tim, not Tim Allen.
One in there.
Tim,
Who?
the guy that does all the weird Halloween stuff.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton?
Tim Burton. That guy, he did the new.
Well, that
Nutcracker,
might
didn't
not
he?
be bad because it's
Did he?
kind of a creepy. It can be a little bit like it's a bizarre story to
It's a
begin
bizarre
with.
story.
So yeah, Tim Burton might do a good job with that.
He might.
Might.
Was
I mean,
it
I don't
Tim
know.
Burton? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't.
Considering
Maybe
my
I'm-
favorite's the animated one from Barbie, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
my goals aren't that high with it to begin with. So
Never mind. It wasn't
No.
Tim Burton. It was somebody else, and it
Ah.
was it's Disney, so it's probably.
Okay.
oh,
Nah, skip it. Cigar Gangster for $19.99. Hello, and thank you so much for that. This cannot be a Christmas action movie unless Hawkeye and his side piece fight Hans Gruber at the Nakatomi Plaza building.
Oh my god!
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that
Let's see,
sentiment.
Nina, you want to get a Joker's voice?
Joker's voice. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Then we gotta
806
talk about-
Lubbock.
yeah.
Joker's voice for $5, right? Disney gave us Disney gave us Luke Skywalker for Christmas not too long ago. Now we get this
laughing?
dumpster fire. Ugh! Can we just get gift cards instead? I know.
I know. I
I
know.
like gift cards.
The problem is they just give us gift cards to the fucking Disney store.
That's what it is.
Oh, well, there aren't any Disney stores. Well, maybe that's the point. They got rid of most of all the Disney stores, so, can't use them there.
Oh my
True
goodness.
enough. True
Can't
enough.
use them there. So
Are we-
we're gonna go on to this dumpster
Yeah,
fire.
exactly.
since
I
we've
don't
got
want to
Kamran with
stream. I just on for a few minutes to say hello, but I'd love to comment on this. Yeah.
Yay.
well, please do. Just want to reiterate to people that this is reported as a rumor.
Yes.
Right now, it has not been substantiated.
Nuh-uh.
Lucasfilm hasn't said anything. Kathleen Kennedy hasn't said anything. Disney hasn't said anything. This is hearsay from the set over in the UK. So, Kamran, you want to take it away?
Well, I mean, do you want to read the article or do you want me to just comment on it?
You can go ahead and comment on it. We just
Okay, so there's been this rumor, and then people talk a lot about that. Phoebe Waller-Bridge, obviously from the headline, we can see she may replace Harrison Ford as lead in Indiana Jones, and this is a rumor in the New York Post. And one thing I know is Indiana. I've heard many stories that I do think she's obviously a major character, and is at least Kathleen Kennedy's goal was to have her become the next Indiana Jones. I think they had wanted that for Shia LaBeouf in that strange fourth movie, right? And that never panned out. Right, Crystal Skull, and then that never panned out. So they want to continue this franchise, and of course, Ms. Kennedy being who she is and her politics, it would inevitably be a British white woman because that's her shtick, right? British white women is how she identifies herself, and so that's her. That I wouldn't, no doubt that she desires that, but
Right.
I think that George Lucas and the others have wanted to at least give Indiana some kind of honorable out here. Now, the problem is we've had Harrison Ford, he's been physically injured. He's much older now. So I've wondered for some time whether he will ever complete the movie. So if the issue is that he's physically unable to complete this movie, then I can understand her role becoming bigger. The bigger question is how the audience is going to react to something like this. And I think especially coming off of a disappointing Indiana Jones 4, it would be disastrous to have someone essentially, have Indiana Jones as a sidekick to her. If that's how it plays out, I don't think the audience will want that. And, my good friend Stephanie Janisek put out a very nice video, which you should go to your channel today, where she is of the opinion, she worked a lot in politics and in DC, that she is of the opinion that this is actually one of the strategic rumors that are being done to, undermine Miss Kennedy. And she's already been undermined in Star Wars. She's out of that, but she's still got this baby, right? And I do think that there is some bad blood between her and George Lucas, and there seems to be bad blood between her and Steven Spielberg because he left this project, which is his baby as much as it's George Lucas's baby. So, I think spreading this rumor out is likely a combination of the fact that they're trying to figure out how to use an older and injured Harrison Ford in this movie. The rumors that we've heard, plus I think there may be some effort. Somebody might be leaking this out just to try to stop it from happening.
And that was going to be, because that's what actually wanted on to say, Kamran, because they're saying, or the rumor is that going forward in the franchise, that Phoebe Waller-Bridge is going to take over.
Well, I think that was always the plan.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking it was. But I also think about when you talk about certain outlets that leak certain things.
Yeah.
Like this originally came from the Daily Mail.
Yeah.
Do you really? I wouldn't really consider the Daily Mail to really be a Hollywood rag, so to speak.
No, it isn't.
No.
And we've seen, and also the New York Post is leans right, and so it's not exactly sympathetic to a lot of the Hollywood stuff. So my instinct is this definitely it's not appearing. These rumors aren't appearing on Hollywood popular blogs, right, which are part of the club that I talk about.
Right.
This is appearing in outlets that are somewhat antagonistic to that club. And so it suggests to me that this is being done, riled up to prevent this from happening.
But the thing to me to note though is that this is really nothing new. The rumor has been around for a while that she's gonna take over.
What was the plan? That's obviously.
We talked about it on this show.
We did.
That she was we went through her Instagram account, we were totally judgy about her and who she is.
To the comment from Spielberg that he was leaving and basically said, "Oh yeah, it'd be cool to have a female Indiana Jones."
Let's look at the evidence here. You bring in James Mangold after Spielberg walks off. What is Mangold most known for recently?
Right.
For killing Logan. And then you bring in Phoebe Waller-Bridge. What is she most known for lately? For ruining Solo and probably ruining 007. with the
Oh, I
same
thought
kind
you
of
were
rhetoric.
gonna. Well, I see. The thing is with Mangold is I thought you were gonna say that he went on a freaking crazy
Let's
rant
not even
on
get into
Twitter.
that shit. Like,
He
but
but
got
I
all
mean, like
defensive on
with
Twitter,
Logan though, like I mean, Logan, you can't really blame him for killing Logan because that was the story. Like we all knew that was the story.
True, but
it's a good movie. I think it's a
we
good
also
movie.
I
know
thought it was a
Harrison
great
Ford
movie. I love
loves
that
to have
movie.
his characters killed on screen. Like he has wanted, you know, a glorious death for Han Solo since back in '83, and he has flat out said he will not allow anybody else to play Indiana Jones. So at that point, I put all those things together. I've been saying it to you guys, like they're gonna kill Indiana Jones in this movie, and she is gonna take over.
Thank you. See, that's what I think is going to happen too. That's exactly what I think is going to happen because they don't want to give up the Indiana Jones IP, right? They don't want to just get rid of it. They've already tried to replace with a guy, and Crystal Skull didn't do so well. People didn't really like it, right?
Right.
So now we got Kathleen Kennedy. What does she do? She destroys IPs. And what would destroy this IP quicker than anything else? Adding a woke ass woman like Phoebe Waller-Bridge to play Indiana Jones. Their plan is to kill him off.
I mean, Kathleen Kennedy is like, she's kind of famous now for like that whole her stance on like the Force is female or whatever.
Yeah, that's her.
So
that's her thing.
It's really not that far fetched that she would be like, well, like Indiana Jones is gonna, you know, toxic machismo is a thing of the past, man. Like it's just gonna be in the past, and now
but the audience isn't gonna go for it in the same way. We'll see what happens in a few weeks when Bond comes out, because I've always said that a woke Bond, an emasculated Bond, would be the end of the whole woke movement, because it's a step too far. And the word we're hearing is that Bond was heavily reshot last year because audience reactions to the original cut were so bad, because it probably was that. And we saw the commercials change. The ads that we originally saw last year for Bond were all about, you know, the new African American woman or African British woman that's playing 007, has taken his number since he retired, is like, oh, you're just an old man. Is your knee working? Right? That kind of garbage, right? Really denigrating him in the ads. But the new ads are all about him kicking ass.
Yeah,
right?
The new ads that I saw, I was like, damn, I'm interested in seeing this movie. Like, they didn't even show her at all. Like, she was in like maybe one scene.
And I said from the beginning, what's going to happen to her is that at the end of this movie, her character is either going to get killed or she's going to be reassigned to something else, and 007 will get his number back because that's his number, right? Yeah. And so that's actually disrespectful to this actress, because give her 007 and then take it away, right? It's actually disrespectful for all the people talking about, we finally got a black woman playing.
Dude, have you seen what they made her look like? There's more ways than one to be disrespectful to that actress.
The idea is a beautiful woman like her can't be beautiful.
Because here's the thing. Okay, now you look at her and recall what Halle Berry looked like in the Bond movie. It was a gorgeous, form-fitting outfit. She looked like a woman. Bond women look like freaking women.
Even Ms. Moneypenny as an African,
exactly,
beautiful and sensual and whatever. Yeah.
Because that was a tension between her and Bond. You know, I'm married, but they always had that banter.
So we know that Ms. Waller-Bridge wrote this, or at least rewrote the last movie, and I'm sure. Right. But I will say this, give you a little bit of insight. I think Phoebe Waller-Bridge's star is beginning to dim, right? And I say this, I respect her a lot as a writer, and I'm not speaking out against her, but I'm saying that setting her politics aside, because everyone's politics is left of mine in Hollywood, and that's fine, right? But she's a very talented writer and very funny person. But Ms. Waller-Bridge's star is beginning to weaken. Did you all see what happened? She basically dropped out of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the series that she was doing with Donald Glover a few days ago.
I saw that.
I heard about the series, but I didn't hear that they had
She dropped out. She dropped out a few years ago. And the general feeling is that there was essentially, the ego contest between her and Donald Glover. As some wit said, these are two people have been told they're the voice of their generation, right? And now you're putting them in a movie or show together. One of them is gonna want to be the voice, right? And so it looks like she decided she didn't like where it was going, and Mr. Glover apparently won that thing, and she stepped off. But the fact is, she stepped off, right? Not Mr. Glover, right?
Right.
So that suggests who had the power in the dynamic when they were at odds, right? So that suggests her power probably got weakened when people realized that whatever direction she put Bond in wasn't right.
And Bond is not supposed to be an emasculated man. I mean, I grew up like Bond was like the epitome of the toxic male, and I used to
He is.
love
Well, that's what makes him great.
movies.
And in
And
the books, he's
he's
really toxic in the books.
unapologetically toxic. And I love that. So when the first trailers for this came out, I was like, I'm not freaking interested in this.
Yeah, me either. I was like, this looks like shit.
It does. It looked like crap. I was like, what'd you do? Did you just take?
But it won't be. It's
off?
gonna be. I think it's gonna
But
be.
did you
It'll be rewritten to be a good movie. I think.
Did you watch the new trailer, Lorena?
Yeah, I did. That's why I was like, is this the same movie? You know,
This is not the same movie, man. I was like,
okay.
I remember this.
I might be somewhat interested, but what I don't like about this is just it's really is tokenism to me. You're gonna bring her in
insulting tokenism
just for the purpose of, oh, guess what? We put a black woman in a Bond movie. There have been black women in Bond movies for years. She's not the first. Okay.
Yeah, and they're usually very effeminate, and they look like women.
And Bond is not a racist. He will bang them too.
Exactly. He turning hoes out. He don't give a shit. No, he turning hoes out. He don't care.
He's a Jamaica
right. He doesn't care.
If you want to share my screen, shout out to Lady Gravemaster for sharing this tweet out.
That is like 1970 Grace Jones almost kind of. You have the short cut, but you have this gorgeous female body.
Yeah. So I mean, she's got basically like the same hair, but like look at what she's wearing. I mean,
he's got on with the belly chain and all that. It's like that's like the epitome
sex
of the
appeal.
Because that's Bond's weakness is feminine women. That's his weak. That's his kryptonite. That's his kryptonite. That's why you got to have them.
Men aren't allowed to admit that though because it's problematic.
No, but like this woman is dripping like sex appeal and sexuality, and it's just like. It's just so raw and like beautiful, and you're like, okay, yeah, that's a woman, like like that's a hot woman. And then you go back to the other picture, if you can bring that up again, Lorena.
But before I bring that up, it's just like with the picture that oh god, I'm like blanking out. With the picture that Nina just brought up, that was what I was used to seeing growing up and watching on television. Like Bond women were sexy and gorgeous and abrasive, and their power was in how feminine they were, whether they were an agent, whether they were Miss Moneypenny trying to get Bond to do stuff that he didn't necessarily want to do. That was true power, and
women wanted to be those women.
Exactly. You wanted to be those women, and now they put her in this like, where the heck is it, like potato sack
right there.
Look at that. She looks like an astronaut or like a pilot or something with how
she looks like a SWAT guy. Like
she
she's
does.
Like in the SWAT team.
She looks like Rose Tico.
She looks like Rose Tico. Yeah.
Y'all keep Rose Tico in these chicks.
Yeah, she's getting Rose Tico'd right here. I mean, this is like because it's not like Lashana's not a beautiful woman. If you like, if you see the other pictures that
Rose Tico, I mean,
is in this
woman, you have to go out of your way to take away the femininity.
Right there, like I mean, I don't know what the hell's up with that vest right there, but
I'm not a fan. But she looks feminine in it.
Yeah, but she looks feminine in it. If you scroll down, there's a better picture of her.
And there's another one
lying down.
Well, again, like we talked about, like I talked about with Muhammad Ali's daughter. They don't want.
There we go. This one.
Yeah, look. Yeah, that's a lovely,
very effeminate, beautiful, gorgeous.
Yeah, very feminine.
But that's what I talk about with Muhammad Ali's daughter today. It's just they need to disempower Black people and how they're portrayed. The men have to be effeminate, and the women have to be masculine. It's a way of taking away Black characters' power. She was saying that.
Yeah, and that's what they've been doing, for years. And it's insidious, and yet they keep trying to sell this. It's like, you want this, right? This is diversity. right? This is.
I mean, I don't know.
Right?
I don't know if I agree that it's necessarily like it has anything to do with them being black. I think they're doing that to like all women. Like we just talk about Rose Tico. Like it's like they're doing that to a
all
lot of women.
minorities. I think.
I will
Yeah.
say that, Nina,
very
because
conscious.
it's been a campaign to do that for years.
Yeah, I mean, like
that they've
we
been
were
doing.
talking about what the other girl that's playing the new Supergirl. She's getting Rose Tico'd. Or not Supergirl.
Because she's lovely and she's got this ugly suit that doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
And this Lashana Lynch thing, like she did this big fucking interview and it drove me nuts. We went through it this morning on the morning show. And she's talking about how if you're black, you can't have it both ways. You can't be, successful and black. I'm like, what the fuck are you
she
I'm
literally
sorry,
said
excuse me, she said that.
She did,
and she said
and that's
black
almost
people,
word for word. Yeah,
black people cannot be what was the word, Tom? Black people
both
can't be
successful
within the entertainment and music and sports industry.
I'm like, are you
Tell that
fucking
to
kidding
Oprah.
me?
No, but she's reflecting what the industry is telling her today to her.
I'm sorry.
Right?
I have to. I'm not sorry. Okay, this chick, her heritage is Jamaican. I have Jamaican ancestry. Jamaicans are some of the most proudest people on this freaking planet for what they've gone through to have an independent nation, and to say something like that is a freaking disgrace.
To say something
absolute
like that and
disgrace.
take away
it
from all
makes
the people before them. You
but
know
it
what I
makes her
mean?
power brokers above her. Oh, she's playing the game. She's saying what we need her to
That's
say.
exactly it. You have to peddle that game because you're gaming for your next job that you want to get. So you have to parrot the line that they want you to parrot. But it's freaking disgraceful.
I've never met a
disgraceful.
Jamaican who's like a weak person. I've never met any Caribbean, and they tend to be more conservative than, let's be honest, they tend to be more conservative than a lot of African Americans because they've got a different historical experience, and they're very, like I said, they're very proud.
Yes,
and they're very in your face about they're not going to toe a line in order to fit in, right? Even within their own community here, and so it's unfortunate.
I just think that they're like doing this to pretty much everybody. I mean, look at the new, like the Cowboy Bebop thing we were talking about with the Faye's new costume. It's like everybody, even the women. I mean, this one, like we were talking about earlier, is that we're sick of women just taking over everything. They're not like, I mean, at the very least, they could give us some good looking women that are like really hot, and you're like, okay, well, at least I can get on board with this because she's hot and I want to look at this.
In the future world, the only people that are allowed to be sexually aroused by women are sleazy Hollywood producers in casting couch sessions. That's the only one. The only ones allowed to be aroused by women.
But to get to your point, Nina, it's like I understand that they're doing this to everyone. However, when it comes to minorities, this is specific pandering what they're doing, and that's what I take an issue with. If it's women across the board, okay, I get that. They'll do that, but they'll specifically start targeting certain minority communities to pander this crap to, and that's the problem that I have. So when people say, well, oh, it's not just this particular group, it's everyone. It's like, yes, but at the same time, when you're directing it at a certain group and you're not doing it across the board and you're tailoring your message just to pander to that particular group, that's a big problem.
That's true.
To pander, it's to change that group. This is the idea is to change the internal dynamics of other communities. It's what we see with the Latinx phenomenon, where
that's the other thing I was going to say.
But just now, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was seeing in the trades there was a new TV show announced. The lead being a Pakistani, Generation Z or whatever, millennial young guy, represent the Pakistani, American Pakistani comedian, whatever the hell it was, Western Pakistani community. Guess what? Right. Gender fluid bartender.
Oh God!
I don't know any gender fluid Pakistani bartenders. I don't know a single one. Not one. I don't. I'm sure they exist, but they ain't exactly normative in the community. So that whole show about that.
Oh my God.
I mean, the idea is to take a traditional conservative community like Pakistani Muslims and say, here, we have a gender fluid person who's wearing a Pakistani woman's sari but with a beard. And that's the image. It's like, man, this ain't going to work.
That's
we ain't going for this, buddy. We're just not going for it. We're not going for it. Whatever.
I just like, that's the other thing too, is like, about both these women's attitudes is also the problem with everything. Like, Phoebe Waller-Bridge is so like woke feminist, and then so is the other lady. And especially because of like that whole thing she said about the tampon thing. Like, I was like,
Lana Lynch. Oh yeah.
like,
Let's roll down to this lovely quote. Because when she said this, the only thing I could think about was her Jamaican family were probably like, we're disowning this chick.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
It's totally.
It was so gross. I was like, no one wants to know.
So there was some discussion of these.
Here we go. Okay, so Lynch and Waller-Bridge both push for extra depth in the Naomi character, that she may have struggled with her weight in the past, or be having problems with a boyfriend, or be on her period.
Oh no!
Oh God!
Oh yeah! How much of that makes it into the finished film, Lynch isn't saying. I thought there might be a scene where she's coming out of the toilet and you see her throw her tampon into the bin, she explains. We don't need to make a meal out of it, but we're in the ladies' room. You're going to see someone pick their nose or pull out their wedgie. Bottom line, this woman is going to be relatable.
So she's not feminine. None of that is feminine or attractive.
None of that
nose. Grace Kelly picking her nose. I mean, you just don't think like that, right?
Like, what is up with these women?
You don't think it.
This is what Jamaican women would call Lego beast behavior, which is slang for a trampy ass woman. That's exactly
that's what they want. Is if they keep doing this, men are going to start to see women in that light. They're going to take away all of our femininity, our sexuality away. Men are going to start looking at us like this, and their attitudes are going to start. I'm sorry, prettier people get treated better. They do. It's life.
It won't attract us,
No, it's going to gross you guys out. Y'all are going to femininity is absolutely this new. The woman is ruining women, absolutely ruining women, and. Yeah, people are just sitting back, like letting it happen. But they're turning us.
Can you guys explain to me what's up with these weird woke women, like woke feminist women's obsession with freaking periods and tampons and like?
I don't know. It's the same thing. Why are they so into?
Like we went like from Amelia Clark writing a fucking comic book about periods and shit to this. Like this is
you got that? We got that. What's going on there?
Oh yeah, she got it.
Yeah, I bought this.
Did you read it?
I've read it. It is, and it is absolutely the worst thing I've ever read in my entire life. And I've read some shit, y'all. I've read some bad stuff. This
who's the enemy?
Men. There's no bad guy. There's no villain. It's just how the men are treating her.
You know what?
General men.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking probably the reason that they keep harping on this whole period thing is because they're jealous they can't pee standing up.
Oh God, that's probably what it is.
Yes,
they came out with that thing though. Have you seen that new thing?
There's a thing. It's like a funnel. It's like a funnel, like a coochie funnel.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard of this thing. Yes,
they call it a Sheanol or something like that.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, no woman wants to go pee like this.
No,
like,
you just lay a
the only person would be
toilet
someone
paper
who
on the
is
seat.
uncomfortable with their biology and feels there's something wrong with their biology and wants to mimic someone else's biology.
You're absolutely right, because as a Canadian who's gone camping many times, and I was in the wild, and it's true. That's exactly what it is, and sometimes you envy the fact that boys can go anywhere, whatever. But you know what? Like, if worst comes to worst, you pop a squat somewhere and you get it over with, man.
That's what I'm saying.
It. It's done.
If you're in a bathroom that you don't want to sit on the seat, you wad that toilet paper around your hand and you lay it all over that
seat. If this makes you feel any better, Muslim men are not supposed to pee standing up there because it's harder to clean your body afterwards, and it's considered crass and unclean. So
that's true.
and we're pretty
at
masculine
that.
dudes. So we're pretty masculine dudes.
Not know
That's
that.
I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Because you're supposed to
No.
clean your privates after you go to the bathroom with water.
Makes sense.
It's harder to do that
Right.
when you're standing. What do you? I mean,
Right.
So yeah, but I think we're pretty masculine culture, so it doesn't affect our masculinity that we don't like.
Yeah, that's why it's so
No.
unbelievable when you were like freaking non-binary. What?
It's just like,
Pakistani Muslim dude.
We see what's
like,
happening
what?
in Afghanistan. You're gonna send that poor kid to Afghanistan, non-binary bartender. How long is he gonna survive that?
Yeah.
Did you all see this video? Some of you saw it. I put it on Facebook, but it's not, now that I'm off Twitter, I can't do it on Twitter. But there was this video that's an incredibly, I'll put in the link. You can show it. This is video of a British woman in Afghanistan before the recent downfall, who was like a social worker there, and she was teaching these Afghan women about modern art. And you're watching this video. It's like a scene from The Office where she's like lecturing on about this piece of modern art, which is a urinal. It's a urinal with paint on it.
I haven't seen it, and I would be
have
interested.
not.
And then you see the camera turn to these Afghan women wearing burqas who are looking at this, and they're like, "The fuck is this?" They're looking at their faces. They're like, the Afghan women are like, "What's wrong with these people? Who the hell are these people coming into our country telling us this is art?"
Oh my god!
I'm gonna put the link in. You got it. It's like a 30-second thing. I'm gonna put the link in. It's totally insane.
oh man.
And the reaction is like a scene from The Office where you just cut pan to the Afghan women just staring at what's wrong with these white people. Are they all out of their minds?
Oh my
You
God.
cannot totally understand why the Taliban won. In that one video, you see it.
They are out of their minds.
They're oh god, they're freaking.
You're right, though. I think you're onto something, Lorena, with this whole.
It's something. It's envious. It's just like, what is it that we can do that men can't do? So they can't. Do they want to embrace like the whole motherhood thing? Because that's too feminine. Don't want to touch that. But they'll claim this period thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
it's in the private chat.
Thank you.
It is disgusting the way these people think. Literally, it's all about sex and bodily functions.
Yeah,
like they have nothing else going from. I mean, don't none of these motherfuckers have like a stamp collection or something they can talk about that they're
Oh
into?
no,
Does it
that would
always,
be too boring.
does it always have to go back
value.
to who they're having sex with and
Oh,
what time of the month it
God.
is? Really?
I don't
So
I don't
gross.
get it. I know that if this happens to come true, I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
I hope
that
we're
this
wrong
doesn't
about
happen,
everything.
because if I'm wrong on this, I will gladly eat crow. I will.
Look,
Same here.
she's gonna be an important character, and especially if Harrison can't do a lot more filming. The rumors are that allegedly it's a time travel story, and then they'll be using younger face. They're using technology to create younger Harrison. But if that's the case, then you can just like you don't need to have Harrison there for a lot of scenes if you have younger Indiana Jones. Hell, you could use the face technology to create the face of older Harrison Ford in there, right? You don't even so. I think this is a warning shot to make sure that the conversations that are happening don't go the way they're going. That's what I think this is. I could be wrong.
I know this is totally off topic, by the way, but I know that Mandy, didn't you I'm so surprised you're here tonight, Mandy, because I just remembered that you had a critter eat your microphone or
No, he ate my camera.
Your camera wire.
Yeah, he ate. I had to go to Target this morning to buy a new camera because
you bought it?
Yeah, the possum ate
Carl
through my
saved the day.
my possum ate through it.
I don't have possums. I just have geckos that turn the color of the carpet and then freak my cat out. Because
I got him some cat food
He
though.
can see the carpet moving, but he can't figure out what it is.
Oh,
my god!
Geckos are all over Pakistan. They're like just like
So we have here.
geckos.
They'll sneak in the house, but I don't want my cat eating them, so I have to scoop it up and put it outside. But it matches whatever it's like on, so something's moving, but I can't tell what it is until I look closer and then see it.
have you broken one's tail yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, that's so sad.
Not yet.
I mean, they grow back, so
I
it's
know.
fine. But the first time and it's still moving in your hand.
I know.
It's like
I heard I'm
do living
supposed
tails.
to tie it and then swing it around and it inflates its neck sack, or sometimes it has wings.
What the hell are you talking about?
That sounds like the alien face hugger. What are you talking about?
No, that's what my mom said they used to do here in Florida. They would catch the geckos and some of them, and they would tie like a string and swing them around, and they'd like inflate their neck sack or like wings.
What
and
the
stuff.
fuck?
I don't know. They're
That's
out in the
some Florida man
country.
crazy
There's
then. Okay.
that's stuff that they freaking do to keep themselves busy, like irritating the bull. You know, you're not supposed to do that, but they do it anyway.
Well, let's see what happens now that if God forbid this governor crazy is still in power tomorrow in California, everyone flees from California to Florida. I don't know if we're going to be bringing that gecko spinning thing with us. I don't know if that's what you're going to get with a
No, that's in the country. That's like Putnam County, Polk County stuff.
You'll get instead you'll be getting a lot of Pakistani gender fluid bartenders in Miami now.
Wow.
We used to tie strings around beetles so they would be flying on the string.
Ew.
Concept.
It was like a pet. It was like a little pet that
I know the weird stuff we
it's
do
in
down here
in the south. It's in the south. Yeah.
You Southerners are weird, man.
Well, you're the future of America at this point. So it's all we
are. Oh, Lord bless.
So I gotta head out in a minute. I want to give you back your show, but is there any super chat I need to address? I thought I saw a couple fly by with my name.
That is an excellent question.
I have no idea.
Nina,
Sorry.
did you see any?
I've been
I saw one
pasting
fly by
ones,
with my
but
name, whatever.
Yeah, let's see.
there's one that's The Last Millennial. I see. No, that's never mind.
Let's see. The Last Millennial. I saw that one.
Yeah, All My Favorite People in One Place. Cam Jamaram. Miss Infinity. War. Queen Creole. Tommy Boy. And Master Mandy. Hope you're all doing well. Which trilogy do you guys like more? Rush Hour or The Mummy?
Oh, the mummy for me.
The Mummy
trilogy.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's hard.
Do I have
the Mummy is
pick?
incredible. I mean, it holds up.
It does, but I freaking love Rush Hour because Rush Hour was one of those movies I did not expect to like as much as I did. I loved Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan together. Yeah. Jackie Chan as a fish out of water in L.A., and then they switched it in the sequel where Chris Tucker was the fish out of water.
Yeah.
Over in China. So
this is a difficult one for me because they're both really good. I don't
they are.
One has Rachel Weisz in it, so that's done for me. That's the one.
That's
Cameron.
Okay,
exactly. All right. So if I have to do
and there's an example of a super feminine woman, who's a partner to this adventurer dude, and she's not all powerful. She like bumbles through it, and she's so incredibly sexy, and just watch the whole movie.
Okay. You're right. Brendan Fraser's freaking hot. I'm going for The Mummy.
But you know what? I love Jackie Chan, so I'm gonna have to. It's hard. It's hard, but I'd have to pick.
As our friend Sifu Liu said, he's the first Asian superhero, so no one's ever heard of Jackie Chan.
Yeah, no one knows who Jackie Chan is.
Who the heck is he?
Who are these people? I just know about Shang-Chi.
No Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Never heard of that.
No Chow Yun Fat.
Chow Yun Fat. Heard of that guy?
Nah. Who's that?
Oh my gosh. Let's see. I think there's another one here for comment from Douglas Nelson for $5.
Yeah, I saw that flash by,
yeah. How long before the club Kamran refers to realize that their game is naked to the world and fools no one?
It's getting there. It is getting there. Again, the PR will always publicly be this woke stuff, right? They've got to keep doing that because if nothing else, they just don't know who's going to be offended by their more conservative messaging and might screw up their careers later. So they got to keep the messaging like that. That's what they do out of fear of, just don't know if someone's going to create drama for your personal career. That's all it's about. Everyone's just trying to protect their jobs, right? But they're becoming more and more aware. I personally think if indeed Bond turns out to be a decent Bond movie that's not particularly woke, right, then I think that message has gotten through the system. If it turns out, if Bond ends up, not being Bond in this movie, then I think that it will be a disaster, and it will be a wake up call to the whole system.
It's going to be a disaster of epic proportions, man.
Yeah,
this is going to be.
Well, I have said this. I think if this really is his last movie as Bond, what I would suggest, if anyone were offering me to write a Bond movie, if I were to suggest, go back to 1960. Make it a period piece. Start over with a new Bond in 1960.
Yeah, I would love
going up against the KGB. Just go back. You don't have to worry about appeasing the woke crowd because it ain't in that era anymore.
Nope. Yeah, because that's why like a lot of people like like Mad Men because it was like so nicely done, and like everybody wants to go like the period pieces, like the outfits, like everything will be
That
so
nostalgia value.
yeah, that nostalgia
You don't have
factor,
to
and then you're
apologize
doing
for
it.
women being women and men
Nope.
being men, and you could make it. Oh, it's social commentary. This is how we used to be, just like Mad Men was. Everyone's smoking all the time, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
but you're doing it with like the new, like the lens, right? Like the new lens, kind of like what Tarantino did with like the Hollywood movie he made. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's kind of like that same style. Like it would be really cool if they did that. But they're not creative, man.
But let's see if I can get my career going to a point where someone goes, "Hey, who's that Kamran Pasha guy? Maybe we should talk to him about Bond." Let's get there. Let's get there.
Yes,
You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, that would make my late father, so happy. My dad and I didn't have much in common, but we love Bond movies, and every Bond movie we'd go see together. So to me, when I go see a Bond movie now, it's like to honor my father. That's why I would take it very personally. Like I'll go buy like a second ticket to 7MC for my dad, right? And if this movie is not something my dad would like, it would upset me a lot.
Oh,
well,
so
I really do hope that they keep Bond as the Bond.
Yeah.
That you and your dad bonded over, so to speak.
Yeah, I agree.
But Bond is universal and if the books, for the books, he's even more ruthless. And they talk about the fact that he has issues with women. He's a clear misogynist in the books, and he's not happy. They talk about that in the books, that he can't relate to women. And he's just a complex character. You take that away, his ruthless killer is gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh man, I start winding down, but I want to give you back your show. But thank you. I just love to come in with these beautiful women. This last week's, when I joined in last week, it actually led to one of my Patreon articles because we talked about how things were Spanish to Shang-Chi or whatever, and it ended up. I gave you a prediction that ended up coming true within a day. I said that if people were asking like, what's going to happen? Is Hollywood going to start using Shang-Chi's apparent success, which I don't think it was successful, but it's apparent success against Chapek? And within 24 hours of us doing this, we had suddenly all these things come out. Is Bob Chapek going to be fired? Right? It was an immediate response. So we predicted that on the show.
Yes, you did, sir. Yes, you did.
Absolutely.
And so with that reference, I always post my Patreon because actually we're doing incredibly well. So if anyone's watching this, come. My Patreon's in the links, but it's just Patreon/my name, Kamran Pasha. And we're doing some amazing background articles. I'm going to have a piece coming out about my screenwriting method. And I'm talking about some of the internal problems inside the Writers Guild for those of you who want to be writers. And I'm posting like behind the scenes, like photos of like me with like, William Wisher, who made Terminator 2 or whatever. So, and so come join me on the Patreon. It's been very successful. In just a few days, we've got a lot of members and a lot of them coming from this channel. So I thank you for that.
Awesome.
Nice.
Plus, Kamran's going to be on my channel tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
At 5 p.m.
We're going to talk about predictions and all the stuff and moving forward. And Lorena's always got a fun channel. And Mandy, I sent you an email. We're going to talk about the thing we're going to talk about. Let's set a time this week to talk about.
Yes,
I want to adapt one of Mandy's comics for the industry. So I'm going to talk to her about that.
Nice.
Yay.
Super excited.
Right.
And you tell your husband, Kamran knows what he has to put up with. Just tell him. Just judge. He knows your husband knows the sneaky fuckers. He knows them.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he it's true. He does. I'm just by the way, everybody, I am just putting Kamran's Patreon in the chat. So please make sure you go and support Kamran.
You guys are making my life easier dealing with this crazy town.
Please do, because you know what? We need your voice out there, Kamran. You help us realize we're somewhat sane.
Yeah, no kidding.
Watch Bumblebee. That's the last time. Watch Bumblebee. Who hasn't seen
Bumblebee?
Okay. I will.
No, Mandy, you already have homework, okay?
You Die Hard.
Put that pen down, girl. There you go.
Lorena has to watch Bumblebee.
I have to watch Bumblebee.
Okay, you watch Bumblebee. I'll watch Die Hard.
All right.
And then we'll be educated. Okay.
All right, ladies, thank you for letting me come in here.
Bye, Kamran.
Hit the like button, okay? Support these wonderful ladies. All right, guys.
See you in a couple days, love.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Okay, let's get to the rest of these amazing super chats that you guys have been so generous leaving us. Let's see. We have Eric Weinberg for $2. Thank you so very much. Says, hello. Hope y'all. I said, hello, y'all. Hope your Monday was great. thumbs
Aw.
and fire. It sure was. So thank you.
Thank
you.
you. It was very good.
Especially great hanging out with you guys.
I know.
Yes.
It's the Monday nights are the best.
Yes.
Stephen Otten, thank you so much for another $5. Says pop quiz. Hot shots. Watch Hawkeye for the live action She-Ra movie. What do you do? Oh no.
Okay, so we can either watch Hawkeye.
Watch Hawkeye or the live action She-Ra movie. What do you do? Hawkeye. I'm going Hawkeye.
I'm going Hawkeye because I don't.
I'm
trust
going.
these peppers
I'm
with
going
She-Ra.
She-Ra movie because it's going to be a shorter length that I have to sit there.
Okay.
Where Hawkeye is going to be a show. It's going to be, going to be
Okay, so you rip the Band-Aid off real fast.
real quick,
fast.
and then
Okay.
it's done. And if I've got
Okay.
enough alcohol, I can probably find. Well, if I got the right equipment,
I don't know.
I can probably find She-Ra pretty funny. I think I could joke on that pretty good.
I don't
If you
know.
have the right equipment. So are you saying that your husband needs to be like right next to you as you're watching it? Is that
Don't you worry about what I do with my hands when I watch She-Ra.
okay?
Don't you concern
You
yourself.
flick that bean, girl.
You sit over here by me and I'll show you.
God. Oh, Lord. All right. Where are we next
Teach
here?
me, Mandy. Teach me.
I'm gonna teach you something, Nina.
All right.
Teach me to love.
Okay, sorry, Lorena.
I'm sorry.
We'll behave.
I'm sorry.
We'll behave.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn. Steve.
Okay. No, I did that one. I did.
No, it's my turn.
Oh,
My
yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dark King for 5 Australian. Thank you so much, Lubug. Remember blaxploitation. I think this woman power is the modern version of it. I'm just waiting for a woman version of a Blackula. Blackula was amazing though. That was so fucking
I love
funny.
to see it.
I can't really say I agree. I remember the
You're right.
blaxploitation movies, but they were, at least in my family, those things weren't really looked down on. If anything, a lot of them claimed, that title proudly with that, because there were black actors and actresses who never would have gotten on screen otherwise. So I don't know if the women power is the modern version of it. I don't quite see that. The women power, that seems to be a lot more insidious. Blaxploitation it just seemed more of like a comedic take, not comedic take, but like a urban take on the existing films.
I think, this Halloween, I'm going to definitely watch Blackula because I've never seen it before.
It's
Blackula,
really funny.
It's funny.
It's funny.
I'm going to watch it.
If anything, you can see probably where Prince got some of his fashion sense from.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. All right.
That's
Yeah,
all I'm
it's-
going to say. But when you say blaxploitation, like movies like Shaft, those are like, John Shaft. I mean, you really didn't even see like black cops on screen before until that happened. But a women version of Blackula, Lord have mercy. I hope not, but you know what? It's probably only a matter of time.
See, when I think blaxploitation, I actually think stuff like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I feel like it was so like on the nose, the whole slavery thing, and then like the black guy telling the white people that they're all bad. Like it was just so weird. Like I don't know.
Well, the difference between between blaxploitation, let's say Falcon and the Winter Soldier, blaxploitation was more about black power and empowerment, and black people were not victims.
Okay.
Like they weren't portraying themselves consistently as victims. Like
Okay.
victim mentality. That's not anything that
No, they were badass.
Exactly.
They were straight up badass, right?
Right.
Yeah. No, and we're actually getting more of that now than like back during that time, where they literally are putting black characters into stuff and not giving them the respect that the character deserves. It's just like, half-ass it.
Yeah.
And then the story sucks, and then these poor actors and actresses are done, and their careers are kind of ruined from being in a shit movie. So, yeah, I would say it's more of that now. With the women, though, there already is kind of a woman Blackula. Superfly! Yes! That was amazing.
I'm
That was
hearing
never
the
amazing.
music
seen
in the
that.
back. I'm seeing the music in my head, hearing the music in my head. So Superfly, oh my gosh, yes.
You need to watch that,
You
Nita.
have to watch
Never
You have
that.
to watch
that.
that. It's really, really good.
Superfly, Shaft, and Foxy Brown.
I love
Foxy
Foxy Brown.
Brown. Yeah.
I love. Oh, see.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. The other one that I love is Black Dynamite. That one's like one of my favorite movies ever. I love
Yeah.
Black
I don't think I've
Dynamite.
seen that one.
Oh my God, Mandy, it's so fucking good.
I don't think
It's
I've seen that one.
so
Dynamite.
good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to check that out
It's
after.
my nephew,
yeah.
Black Dynamite. He OD'd,
Oh,
and then there's like a single tear like running down her face. Oh my God, I freaking died.
I mean, you think that's cool. You got to watch some black food movies.
God, I gotta watch all of that stuff. I
Yeah.
love that kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I need so much more time in the day.
I
do
know,
everything I wanna do.
know,
Gosh,
Mandy, I
it's just-
know.
It's, gosh, it's so cool.
See, I would tell you to watch Black Dynamite, but you have homework.
I've already
Yeah,
got
you
homework.
gotta-
I've
Die
already
Hard.
got stuff to watch.
You gotta
this
watch.
week.
You gotta watch Die Hard.
Yeah.
Oops, I just totally lost where we were.
Yeah,
We are at Chris Catman.
Chris Catman, yes, for $10.
8:13.
Thank you so much,
very
Chris Catman, for
much.
$10. Says,
Like-
evening, ladies.
Mhm.
I have wholly been uninterested in the Disney's shit.
Mhm.
I will have to be bored out of my freaking mind to watch this. I'm thinking he's talking about Hawkeye.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
Chris, I'm doing basically Marvel streams right now every Sunday where we break down whatever Marvel series is going on at the time. So right now we're doing What If. We've already done Loki. We did Falcon and the Woke Soldier. We did Wanda. So the next one is going to be Hawkeye. So if you want to know what it's about, but you're like, man, I don't want to fucking watch this shit. Come watch the stream. It'll be fun.
Yes, and I'm with you, Chris. I would rather do a shit puzzle while polka music played really, really loud in the background as opposed to spend 1 second of my day watching Hawkeye. So
There you go.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
There we go.
There you
Mandy, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
go. On the man.
Sean, the movie man, for $2. Thank you so much, Love Bug. Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Simi Lu. I like Tu Wong Fu.
That was a funny movie.
That was a funny movie. I haven't seen
Never
it in
seen
years.
it.
That was funny. Although Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, I heard is funnier. I haven't seen that one,
either.
but that's an Australian film. So Tu Wong Fu is actually based on that.
Oh,
But yeah, Tu Wong Fu is
I have
funny.
to check that out at some point one day.
Yeah, after you watch Die Hard.
After Die Hard.
yeah. After you watch Die Hard, it's
So
important.
we have Lugnut 6 for $5. Thank you so very much. As I gaze upon the night sky, the stars shine with the love of 3 heavenly gems, Mandy, Lorena, and Nina. And to King Tom and Pam. Hello.
Aw,
Thank you.
so
Lugnuts is so
sweet.
sweet.
Love
He
you,
is the
Lugnut.
sweetest.
Sweet pros.
He is absolutely just the sweetest dude ever.
Yeah.
Like, I just adore him.
Yeah.
I love I love you, Lugnuts. Is your name from that Futurama episode where that guy's like Lugnuts, precious Lugnuts? Is that where your name is from? Because every time I hear your name, I think of that guy going Lugnuts.
Oh my God, that's what, see, when I first met Lugnuts, I loved his name because I had this beagle that I named Lugnut. It was really stupid though, and I couldn't ever house train it, and I finally had to get rid of it because it literally would not stop shitting everywhere. But I've told Lugnut about that, and I love that stupid dog, and I love that name. So yeah,
Aww.
Lugnuts.
Lugnut.
You don't have to super chat to tell us what it's for. Just tag me, Lugnuts. I'm just curious.
Let's see.
I have no idea whose turn it is.
Is it me?
It's your turn, Nina. Yes.
Dash D's, thank you so much for the $2. Says Kate was Hawkeye in Young Avengers 1. Oh, good to know.
All right.
Yeah.
No idea.
All right.
No idea.
Kate was not my jam at all. So
She's hashtag not my Hawkeye.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
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 Let me see here. Kiki Hideout for 200 pesos. Wow, thank you so much, Love Bug.
Ooh.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That's amazing. For the Toxic Femme ladies here in Mexico, Wokeness and SJWs took over and have bombarded the media with gender parody, propaganda, and rad films slandered innocent men of rape. What can we do, men and women, to escape? Yeah, that is well above what I would know. People just have to quit acting fucking insane. First of all, reopen mental institutes would probably be a really, really, really good start. There is a lot of mentally ill that needs they need help. They need
Fire
help,
all the crackheads.
Fire the crackheads. Yeah, that.
But no, seriously though, I think stuff like what we're doing now is important. Like in whatever way that you can voice your opinion about whatever it is going on that you see that you don't necessarily agree with, like, you know, whether that's you know, what's going on with woke entertainment and culture, or what's going on with the world with regards to, you know, the coup or whatever that means for you. I think, you know, standing up to the man is something that we've all kind of been slacking on, so that's why we're in this state that we're in right now, and we're all kind of in a state of arrested development, really, even with entertainment. So you just gotta, you know, take up, like, maybe make a YouTube channel, or take it, like, you know, just go on Twitter, go on social media, voice your opinions, because your opinions matter. Your opinions matter.
You need to give your voice. Don't be afraid to call the baby ugly.
Yeah.
As I like to say, call it the way that you see it. Your opinion is not invalid because it comes from you. And I think people are more worried about being liked than they are about being truthful.
You got to call this shit out. You just do.
Yeah, it's like I tell people, they call you a racist. They said, okay, what's your proof? Show me proof, or shut the heck up.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what you have to do. Not entertain this stuff. I mean, one of the challenges, you have to actually watch Young Ripper's channel, because
I love Young Ripper.
I love Young Ripper.
Will just rip on people with, and he'll call out stupidity exactly what it is. He'll just tell people, no, I'm not entertaining that because it's stupid and it makes no
you're
sense.
dumb. Like, you're stupid, and I'm not gonna answer that.
Yeah,
there used to be a
Young
time
Ripper.
when, you know, being ignorant, that was understandable, because if you're ignorant, you just don't know. But
you're just nescient and you don't know.
Stupid, that's something totally different, and we need to go back to shaming stupid. We really do.
I agree. We really
at
do.
a certain point, some of these people needed to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah,
and the fact that their feelings weren't hurt made them feel like they were correct in their stance.
Like, you hurt my feelings, and I need my safe space now.
Yeah, you needed to have your feelings hurt, because what you were saying is fucking stupid and ignorant. And
this is why I freaking hated the new Loki, because every 5 minutes he was like crying, and he was like, my feelings.
Oh, he was such a bitch.
He was. I couldn't
Such
stand
a
that.
bitch.
After that first episode, I said, how dare you do this?
I swear, unless like
Out.
Jeremy Renner's crying over ScarJo's grave, I swear, if he's fucking crying half the time in this episode or in this series, we know he is. He's probably
I don't think they're gonna mention Black Widow. I don't think they're gonna say a fucking word. I think if she was in that script,
they are.
Are
they?
they?
Show up. Florence Pugh has to show up.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of Black Widow, what's her name? LaFontaine showed the picture to Florence Pugh's character and said, you know, found the you want to find the guy who's responsible for killing your sister. Your sister's death, pretty much. So you know that's freaking coming. Yeah,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised they're even going to mention her and not just write her out completely like she didn't exist.
It'll be interesting to see what they do with that. Let's see. We have Adam Wofford for $5. Thank you so very much. I hope I said your last name right. Kate becomes Hawkeye after Clint was killed, I think, during the comic version of the Snap, but she kept as Clint was Ronin so she could continue.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
What, Mandy? What happened?
I read the coming up safer chat, and I want Lorena to read it.
Okay.
Oh, I already read one.
Yes.
No, you got to read it. It's for you. It's for you. It's specifically for you. You got to read it.
What's for me?
It's at 9:34, and that one is for you. It's got your name in it and everything. It's the next one.
But the
Is it-
Tweaky kid?
No, it's a couple down. It's a couple down. Let me see.
Oh, it is a couple down,
One,
but you have
two-
to read that when it's your turn because
It's
Uh,
true. It's for you, Lorena. You're gonna
it's
have
for
to-
you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
for you.
we'll get to it. It looks like I'm actually going to land on that.
You're landing on it. It's true. Okay, here we go. The Tweaky Kid, thank you so much for the $4.99. The Hawkeye trailer would have been much funnier if Haley Steinfeld's uncle came on and did his bit from Coming to America. Oh my God. That would have been funny as hell.
That would have been good.
That's-
I would have
that's
liked
funny.
that.
That's funny.
That's great.
That's
The Last Millennial for $9.99. Thank you so much, Lovebug. Yes, all my favorite people in one place. Cam Jarama. We read that one, didn't we?
We read that one.
We did read that one.
We did
Okay,
read
well
that
then,
one.
yes.
All right. I
Marina?
just want to say, Dark King for $2 Australian. Thank you so very much. Lorena Creole, I want a bean taco. Well, I want a I want a padded toilet seat made of solid gold, but we can't always
We
get what
can't
want.
have everything we want. It's true.
always get what you
No. Oh my God. I saw like a golden toilet like that in like a Persian show. And I was like, I can't believe they go to the bathroom on a fucking toilet made out of gold. This is insane.
Miley Cyrus got one of those. She did her and her, I don't know, producer or something got into a big argument because she was saying that Wrecking Ball was going to do good. And he said, no, hey, don't do it. It's going to bomb. And then Wrecking Ball, as y'all know, did amazing.
Yeah.
And a part of the bet was if it does well, you got to buy me a gold toilet. So she had pictures of her with her giant gold shitter that she was hanging around.
I think Jay-Z got one of those. Either Jay-Z or Puffy had a freaking gold toilet.
If that would have been Puffy. You know,
I'm pretty sure
that
Donald
was
Trump
Puffy.
had one too.
I believe that too.
It was some rapper. I was like, I mean, I understand, but really, that's what you're gonna blow? Okay, it's your money.
All right.
Yeah, money. Do
I
what
mean,
you want,
did
though.
you guys remember that dude that like put that diamond in his brain?
Yes.
Oh, I saw that, and it got like ripped
got
out or
stuck.
something. Fuck.
That was some dumb
We
crap.
covered that
you
on the Queen's Council, Lorena. Remember that?
Oh,
You just go and get you a damn like a security box at the bank. You don't.
This dude
Hell
wanted
no.
to be human vision. That's what
Yeah, he was.
That's what he
Vision. It
did,
was
yeah.
hilarious. Oh my God. Valiant
Oh,
Renegade,
gosh.
thank you so much for the $1.99. He says UPN equals you paid nothing.
Yeah, I heard they didn't want to pay. They
They're
didn't want
not.
to pay
They're not.
certain actors. Mm-mm.
No, they ain't big payers.
Mm-mm.
Dash Dees for 5 Canadian. Thank you so much, Lebug. Would you like to know what happened in Budapest?
Yes, in
I would.
Budapest. I would like to know what happened in Budapest.
Budapest.
Let's see who is next. Is it me?
Yeah.
Me. Okay, Incognito.
I love that
That's a
name.
great name.
Dollars.
great
I
name.
do like that. With you ladies wanting to see America's ass during Rogers the Musical, you're going to have to go to the Hub. Okay, how long before that shows up there? That's all I'm saying. I'm a capitalist. I'm sorry. I can just see that showing up there. Actually,
I didn't have to go to the Hub for anything. He posted it on Instagram.
Yeah. He put America's ass straight on Insta, and I was.
he put America's
more than that.
ass and front on.
Yeah.
Wait, there was dong.
Yeah,
That was
God,
girl.
yes.
What? You missed it?
I only saw the ass. I only saw
Girl,
the
let
ass.
me tell you, turn
Oh.
Lizzo out.
Girl, you missed
We're
out.
about to see. We're about to investigate this situation.
Mandy's on
here.
a mission now.
I'm
She's
on a
like,
mission.
what?
That
I missed America's dong.
Mandy, no.
I'll be damned. That's America's dick right there, ain't it? Look at
right
that.
there.
Right
Right there.
there.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Chris Evans.
And-
If he would
and
only
I-
just.
You know what? I blame Christy because I could have lived the rest of my life without that showing up.
Oh
if
my
he
God,
would
that's
only
funny.
just shut his fucking mouth, he would be absolutely perfect. He needs to just be
I
gagged.
know.
He just ruined
needs
it by
just-
talking.
Every time he talks, it just
just be quiet.
Just stay there and look hot. That's it. That's it.
Just don't open your mouth.
Just be a
it's
himbo.
okay.
Be a good himbo and just stay there.
my
The
God.
only time you open your mouth is when you're. Never mind.
No, I know where you're going with that, and I agree 100%.
Okay, is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Nelson Charetta, thank you so much for the $5. Says a Santa Claus Easter bunny. Guys who can just be friends with attractive women. Oh, answer Santa Claus Easter bunny. Guys who can just be friends with attractive women. Question: name 3 imaginary characters.
Well played, sir. Well
Yeah,
played.
that was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh my goodness.
Naked Fame for $2. Thank you so much, Libug. Y'all gonna do a Halloween stream? Hello stream.
Hello stream. Are we?
We should.
We're supposed to watch Ghoulies, I thought.
It depends on what day it lands on, right? But I mean,
it's on a Sunday. I might be a Halloween Horror Nights that night.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on what is going on. I mean, I'm sure we're all doing Halloween themed stuff on our channels. I know I am. 'Cause I love Halloween.
I am. But we can all meet up and do one.
Yeah,
we should all meet up and do one. That would be so fun.
Hell yeah.
Plus, I've got a really hot costume for Halloween.
Me too, girl. I'm getting ready.
Me too.
I'm behind. I gotta figure
That's
out.
okay. You still got time. You got time.
We were discussing it at length today in the house.
Let's see. Where are where are we?
We are at Philip A. Dimmick.
Are we at oh no, we're
944.
Incognito.
I thought we just did that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got another one. No, he's got another one.
He's
I
got
just
another
missed it.
one.
Yeah, Incognito.
He's got another one.
Whose turn is it?
I'll read it. I'll take this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
There should be Incognito for $5. Thank you so much, Libug. There should be a new adult superhero made just for Mandy. His name is the Robin Hood.
Oh,
dude, I'm gonna write that.
Hey,
I'm gonna write the Robin Hood. I love that.
Oh
that's great.
That's the job for me. I wish I could get the job at doing the little synopsises for pornos.
That's a great porno name.
I love that. I want to write those. I think I would do well at writing the synopsis for pornos. I'm just saying. It's a
I'm sure you would.
I'm not disagreeing with you one bit.
Yeah, I think you would kill it.
I mean, the fact that she can chop that stuff out for the Mandy Sutra, it makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
Seems right.
Seems legit.
Seems legit, yeah.
Let's see. We have Philip A. Demick for $2. Thank you so very much, my dear. Did you see or are you seeing Why the Last Man? No, I heard that's a man-hating garbage of a movie. Basically, you have the last man, I guess, left on.
Oh,
Earth.
you know what? I am seeing that. Mm-hmm.
So
Are you?
it just doesn't appeal to me. So I'm skipping that.
No.
I'm
Not
definitely
mine.
watching it because I think it's one of those. Because Script Doctor was telling me that it's not really like that. Like it's unless they flip the script, but apparently the original, I guess I think it's based on a book or something. But the book is not really about like man hating or whatever.
I had heard that the film, from what I'd seen on Twitter, that the film actually took that turn.
Mm.
Got a little
So
collection.
Really?
Don't take my word for it. I thought that was what I saw. I mean, either way, just it plot wise, it just didn't really interest. Didn't really.
I'm probably gonna watch it. I'm intrigued.
Besides, there's a new season of 90 Day Fiance the other way.
Girl, you ain't even lying. You ain't even lying. I've been watching that
Oh
shit.
my
Oh my god.
Jenny pretty much like pulled her wig off and lost her mind.
She done threw that chair and shit. Jenny
I
ain't
know.
playing with Submit no more. She's done with his shit, and I don't blame her.
To grow some balls. Tell his
And
parents to
then
give him his passport back so they can leave
Girl,
and get married.
the blonde girl, she's a hoe. She's
totally.
the one that's in, what is her name? The one that is in with Benny.
Oh, Benny.
Yeah.
Ethiopian
I
guy.
can't think.
Yeah, she's a hoe.
Yeah.
Who's gonna bring their ex-husband?
Who brings her ex-husband over
To
there? Then
meet-
I miss you. What a skank.
Girl, skanky hoe. Anyway.
Yeah.
I
got
have
sidetracked.
no freaking clue what the hell
Because
you
you don't watch
fans are
90
talking
Day
about.
Fiance with us, and you
Yeah,
should.
you should. It's the biggest reality show train wreck. When things get a little too heavy in the fandom, I just go and watch reality TV.
Where is this happening?
TLC?
TLC. And then if you really want to go down a shithole, go watch Love After Lockup. There's you another one. That'll make you feel good about every decision you've ever made in your life.
Choices. Yeah.
Every decision, it don't matter how bad it is.
I'm getting my money's worth out of Discovery Plus. Let me tell you.
I can't deal with freaking reality TV.
Oh, that one. Trust me, that one. It's like a train wreck worth freaking watching. I'm not kidding. God.
No, I'm addicted to it.
I mean, if I was gonna pick one, I would pick the fiance one. That sounds funny. Kind of.
Not Love After Lockup, about women and men that find love from a prisoner.
Yeah.
And then the prisoner gets out of jail and surprise, they usually relapse and start fucking up their lives.
Oh my God. This sounds like a fucking train wreck.
It is. It's a total train wreck, you know.
Wow.
It's amazing. They're amazing shows. God. I like to do a little mystery science theater while I'm watching it.
Oh yeah, me. Oh God. See, Mandy, this is why we got to stream watching this freaking show.
Oh my God,
Lord. Oh God,
I should stream watching it with you guys so you can see my reaction because I feel like
you should.
Fuck is happening right now?
Because there's some crazy ish. Let me tell you. Let's see. Nina, you're with Naked Fame.
Naked Fame. Thank you so much for the $2. Says Indiana Jones's Diary. There's no reason.
Oh my gosh.
That should be the name of it. The movie nobody asked for that nobody wanted after, Crystal Skull. I think we had all just hung up the indie card and we were okay with it. Like, yeah. But now here comes Indy 5. The force or the whip is female or whatever the fuck they want to say with it.
The whip is female.
I was trying. I was going for it. I have no idea whose turn it is.
I just went. It's yours.
Me.
It's yours, Mandy. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Douglas Nelson for $5. Thank you so much, Love Bug. How long before the club Cameron refers to? Oh, we read that one.
Oh, okay.
Shall I go to the next one?
Yeah.
Dash Dees for $5. Thank you so much, Love Bug. Gee, Nina, I didn't know camping in Canada was getting locked in the bathroom at West Edmonton Hall.
Damn, Dash D's, that's mean. I mean, I'm guessing that's like a hit on West Edmonton Mall's bathroom. Is it really that bad? My God, that's terrible. They should clean that shit up in there. I don't know.
Oh, do you have some filthy little like hamsters that use that bathroom?
I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on in West Edmonton Mall.
No, I just know Alberta is one of those really, really out of the way provinces in Canada.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, West Edmonton Mall's a blast, but I don't remember the bathrooms being like that insane. Damn. Okay. All right.
I didn't know that. Let's see. We have Silver Nova for $5 Australian. Thank you so very much for that. All of this shallow posturing from the woke mob occurs because they know no concept of the individual. Yeah, they're all about the collective. You must obey the collective.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Comply.
No, they're govern me harder, Daddy.
Yes.
That's what they're all doing.
I am the cutest of Borg.
I love you, Mandy. Govern me harder, Daddy.
Oh, God. Why did that go right over my head?
Oh my gosh.
Lexi, thank you so much for the $5. It says, did you ever put bread on the fishing pole and hook? You throw it out on the beach and fly the seagulls around like kites. Holy
I'm
shit!
upset. I haven't thought of that.
I've never fucking seen that.
Oh,
Or
that's
that sounds fucking
That's
hilarious.
fucked up though, because that
It
hook's
is.
gonna.
That's messed up.
Hey, whatever you do to have fun with
you
a
know what?
bird,
Love
it's a fucking
seagulls.
bird.
They're
Y'all know
fucking-
how I feel
they're
about them. So
They're
I'm not
sky
down with
rats.
seagulls,
Seagulls
so-
are sky rats, and people feed them and then wonder why they're mean and turn around and
Can
crap
you eat
on
'em?
you.
can you eat a seagull? Are they
I
for
guess-
eating?
You know what, Mandy? If you could fry it in grease, I bet you it would taste good.
I'm just wondering if people eat those because I mean,
well,
I'm gonna
I
assume
don't
they
know.
do. I assume
don't
they're
know.
good eating right there.
You know, shoot.
You know?
Hey,
Ew. Well, if you
Hey.
find out, let me know.
I ain't eating that
Hey.
shit. Oh hell no,
No.
man.
Oh,
no, that ain't for me. I'm just wondering if
Oh
there's
my
anybody like
God.
going to the beach with a net, like, oh shit, dinner served.
Oh gosh,
Probably
let's
some
see.
hobo would do it. Beggars can't be choosers.
Did you just say hobo?
Yes, yes.
Hobos? I haven't heard that in the longest time.
Aren't they the ones that ride on the trains?
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
specifically
Pole.
like the train ones, right? With the pole with the little
Yeah.
knapsack.
Tied around like in the car.
Like I'm just saying, some hobo, like, going down by the beach or whatever, like the train stops, and he's like, "Well, it's dinner time. I'm gonna catch myself a seagull." I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't go for the fish, but God knows.
Let's see, where are we?
Silver
We
Nova.
are- okay, I
Silver
just
Nova.
let's see, I just read one from Silver Nova. So it should
Okay.
be Christopher.
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
are in Christopher.
Is it my turn or?
I
whose
have
turn
no
is
idea.
it? No, I just read the kites one.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
it's-
it's you, Mandy.
Oh, okay.
Christopher for $2.
Christopher for $2. Thank you so much, Love Bug. Fun fact: the popcorn trick was invented by Shira. That you mean where they cut the hole and put their dick through it?
What?
The popcorn trick, where a guy takes the popcorn at the theater and he cuts a hole in it and
Wasn't that
he puts it through his dick, and then when you reach in, you grab the dick, and he's like, "Ooh, yeah."
It was in the movie Porky's, right?
I don't know if it was in Porky's.
I have seen. I'm pretty sure.
It seems like it was. I know I saw a video online where a girl had her titty stuck in one of them, and the boyfriend found it, and he was all like excited, so he took it from her, and then he put his dick through the hole. But then his brother or another guy walked in and started reaching. It was like it cut to that Curb Your Enthusiasm music as he's sitting there with his face going about some guy about to grab his dick. Yeah, it was funny.
That's one of my favorite.
Yeah, Porky's was in
Lord.
the bathroom. Yeah, Porky's was where they cut the hole and they were looking through, and he put his dick in, and then they had to do like a lineup, or she was trying to get him to do a lineup of the
That was a
pricks.
movie theater
Oh
prank.
my
Okay, I guess
God.
it was
She grabbed it and wouldn't let it go, and he's trying to pull back, and she's got his. I think her name is Miss Ballbuster. If that, I can't remember her name, but she won't let it go.
Right?
Yeah, the gym teacher.
Okay,
Yeah, the big. It was
okay.
funny. Porky's is great.
I need to watch Porky.
You've never
Yeah,
seen Porky's? Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's been on the list since Tom and Christy and them were like talking about it like a year ago, and I was like, I gotta watch this movie, and I still
You know
haven't. I
what?
thought one of these days.
That's a Florida Man movie. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, no,
Really?
it is amazing. It
I
is.
gotta watch it. I really
Yeah.
do.
It's funny.
Let's see. We have Christopher for $2. Thank you so much. I enjoyed Action Jackson as a kid and as an adult. Oh, Action Jackson was a fun movie.
Never seen it.
That was a fun movie.
And then we have Chris Catman. Thank you so much for the $2. Says, Miss Creole, are you going to Universal Horror Nights?
Yes, I am. And Drunk 3PO is going to take point in the haunted houses. I'm just telling you it right now.
Ooh,
Nice. Nice.
I
Yep.
love Halloween Horror Nights. It's like
Mhm.
one of the funnest.
It is
experiences.
crazy. It's like jacked up Mardi Gras.
It is.
But
It's
for horror
fucking
fans.
awesome.
It truly freaking is. I love it.
I went to the Universal one in Hollywood a few years ago before the shit hit the fan, and it was fucking awesome. It was so great.
I can't wait. Texas Chainsaw Massacre haunted house.
Oh, so
That's-
good.
And then
That's
I'm
gonna be
going to eat
awesome.
at the barbecue place when I get done.
Damn right. Yeah.
Right after the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, yeah.
I'm not a huge like I'm not a scaredy cat, so I'm not a jump scare kind of person. So I went with like a bunch of girls though that were, And that was the funniest part, was like when they would just fucking go nuts, because all the people that are working there want to get a reaction out of you. So they go after people who react. And so like we were in like the Stranger Things haunted house, and like, you know, the, what's it called? The Demigorgon or whatever. Like he's like jumping out, and one of my friends like lost her shit, 'cause she was like, she couldn't move, and I like pushed her into like the Demigorgon, and the guy was like, "Argh," and she was like, ah, and she was like fucking going nuts. And it's like, that was my, like, I was on the floor laughing my ass off because it was so funny. Because I mean,
see, I'm jealous of y'all, because what we have here is like the haunted chicken house. And I know what y'all are thinking, right? No, listen, because you get into this one spot and it's completely dark, and you have these guys walking with their hands out, like just grabbing titties. Debbie? No, I ain't Debbie. Karen? No, I ain't Karen. They're just grabbing titties and grabbing ass at the haunted chicken house. And I'm like, I ain't going back to the haunted chicken house. Fuck that. I ain't being broke no more.
God. No, somebody's getting their hands cut off.
Yeah, well, you can't see the fuckers. You don't know where they're at. It's completely black. They're just in there grabbing titties, grabbing ass, touching your head, you know, like, and asking names, and you're like, that's my titty. You know, you know better.
Somebody's getting there. I don't care if I'm swinging in the dark. No.
Goddamn redneck haunted house. I ain't joking.
Oh my God.
That's the real nightmare. That's the real nightmare.
That sounds like a real Me Too nightmare for sure.
And you have no idea who done felt you up as you're walking out. You just feel, you feel kind of dirty. like you need to go take
you
a shower.
Need to shower. Yeah.
You need to shower and wash off the hands.
Oh God.
Let's see. Nina, I think that you're Eric Winberg. Sorry. For $2.
Yes. Eric Winberg, thank you so much for the $2. Says, I'm in for Hawkeye. Fights Hans Gruber. Oh, that's good.
There's so many of these Hans
Gruber. That's good.
Oh my gosh.
You'll get that better, Mandy, once you watch Die Hard.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hillis and Mallory for $5. Thank you so much, Love Bug. IGN article: Hawkeye just introduced 3 new Marvel heroes, and one's a dog, is the title. I like that.
Why am I not surprised? That's from IGN.
Sure. Sure, Jan.
3 new Marvel heroes, and one's a dog.
One's a dog, and he wears antlers.
Yes.
Because he's a festive pup.
Yes.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yes.
And then we had, is it my turn?
It is. No.
Wait, no, mine.
Wait,
no. Yes, it's fine. Okay, so Dash Dees for $10 Canadian. Thank you so very much for that. So Hawkeye is doing a Die Hard movie with a Lady Indiana Jones and James Bond while getting saved by a Labrador dog and Black Dynamite. Scripts are getting complicated.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah. You're keeping up. Dark King, thank you so much for the $2. Says Pirate Queen #2 is launching. Thanks, Mandy.
Thank you so much, Dark King. Yes, we do have the mailing list up now, so you guys can get on that mailing list. Get you guys a little discount when the book goes live. We plan on the official launch is October the 15th. By then, all of the other Pirate Queens, Pirate Queen 1, will be in you guys' hand. So by October 15th, we will be launching the next one, and I'm super, super, super excited. So yeah, everybody go sign up for Pirate Queen #2 and get some of that XXL booty.
I gotta get that one because I already signed up for Jack the Ripper. So I gotta
buy Mandy's book.
Buy back.
And
I don't care what your politics are. I still want you to buy my book.
Yeah, she said, I want your money.
The only color that matters is green.
Exactly.
That's the one we want.
Exactly.
Wait, who are we on now? What's
Hillis Mallory.
We are on Hillis Mallory.
And is it my turn?
Yes. I have no idea.
Wait, no.
No, it is. It is, right?
It is. Okay.
No, I read the Pirate Queen one.
Oh,
okay. You.
The next Mandy.
Hillis Mallory for $2. Thank you so much, Love Bug. What happens in Budapest stays in Budapest.
Budapest. Let's see. We have
Budapest.
Dash for another 10 Canadian dollars. Hawkeye went to kill Widow, but recruited her for S.H.I.E.L.D. instead. Okay. Now I remember. To prove loyalty and escape, they blew up a 5-story building, killing everyone inside. Dracov's daughter died there. They hold up 10 days. Okay.
Yeah.
Where did I wipe that factoid from my brain?
It went away.
Yeah.
It was gone from my brain too.
Like that
Totally
movie.
forgotten.
I wanted to wipe it from my brain.
Reasonable.
Okay, let's see. Nina, do you have Xenobit?
Xenobit, thank you so much for the $10. So generous. Thank you. Says Simu Liu will play short round in oh my god in Indiana Jones Part 6 and complained about how there was never an Asian actor in Indiana Jones before him, ignoring the original short round.
Original short round is cuter than Simu Liu too. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
That's true.
I can believe that.
That's true.
I can believe that. It's me, right?
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. Dash D's for 5 Canadian. Thank you again, Lovebug. So generous. I guess I shouldn't tell you about put a sauna flush in bread and feeding it to the gulls and watching them literally explode like balloons then.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Now I heard you can make them explode with rice.
Alka-Seltzer too.
I didn't know you could do it with Alka-Seltzer. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, because apparently I guess they can't fart, so they blow up.
Oh god, that sounds messy.
Wait,
and gross.
birds don't fart.
Supposedly. I mean, I haven't tested that hypothesis. I've just gone with what other people told me.
Ugh, that sounds disgusting.
Birds
that
are
is
they're just
quite
such
messy.
useless critters.
Really,
They're only good for eating, I swear to God.
Goodness gracious.
My goodness. Okay, wait. Is it my turn now?
Let's see. I think it's my turn. Xenobit for $2. Thank you so much. What about Big Rick from the film Bachelor Party? I've never seen Bachelor Party.
Wait, that sounds really
Tom
familiar.
Hanks.
That sounds
never seen Bachelor
really
Party.
familiar.
Like the old movie Bachelor Party, like the one from like forever ago.
No, Tom Hanks.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I don't. That sounds
God,
familiar.
I swear I think I've seen it, but it's been.
Yeah, I've seen this, but
long.
it's been a long
Yeah,
time
same
since
here.
I've seen this.
No.
Birds can't fart. I'll be damned. You learn something new every day.
Wait, I missed it because I was looking up Bachelor Party.
Birds
What?
don't fart.
Thank you guys for looking that up.
Yeah, thank you.
Somewhere that birds can't fart.
The more you know.
Yeah, they are just
Yeah.
not good for anything but food. The bird fart, the more you know. Holy shit!
Yeah, you learn
And
something
that
new
is
every
where
day.
we are at this point.
Mhm.
That's how far down we've fallen over here.
Yeah.
Who's next?
I think it's me.
I think so.
But I've lost it. Is it Dash D's?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Dash D's, for the $5. Says, guess I should tell you about put Santa flush. Oh no, I read that one.
It's at
Xenobit,
9:59 your time.
Xenobit.
Oh, I already read that one.
Oh, you did. Okay.
What about?
Oh,
don't
the
eat
other.
gulls?
Okay.
Yeah.
The don't tell the gulls, right?
Yeah. Don't eat gulls. Yeah.
Okay, that. Don't eat Dash D's for $5. Thank you. Don't eat gulls there. Considered scavengers. They'll make you seriously ill at best. Good rule of thumb. Don't eat what scavengers won't. That is a good rule.
That is a good rule.
shit.
Don't worry, Lovebug. I was never gonna eat a seagull. I was just wondering if it was a possibility. If at times may get hard. I see how the world's turning.
Yeah.
And I may need to have to, go off the grid and try to live off the land.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, I'm gonna fucking die out there. But I need to know these things. Like, should I eat, a seagull if I could possibly catch one?
Mm-hmm.
Seems reasonable.
That's good to know.
It's good to know. Yeah. Because I don't eat fish. So
yeah. So that's good to know. Again, we learned something new Don't eat what scavengers won't. There you go.
No,
There
do
you go.
not. I like
You're
learning
definitely
things.
better off eating the fish.
Yeah, just eat fish. You'll be fine.
I'm gonna starve, aren't I? All right, Chris Topher for $2. Thank you so much, Love Bug. So that was you at Chicken House last year. I knew it. That was me at the Chicken House. Was that you, sir? Chris, was that you grabbing my breastises there at the haunted chicken house?
At the haunted chicken house.
There's a party at the haunted chicken house.
You got groped. Oh,
I got everybody got groped because they'll grab men too because they're just walking around with their hands in front of them. So everybody gets grabbed. It's literally like a country hoedown down at the fucking chicken house.
Wow. I'd love to see that video.
Oh my God.
You can literally hear somebody saying like Ashley, no man, that's my dick, and you can hear it beside you. You're like,
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, I would love to see that video. Like the ones that they have from like up above, like the CD ones.
Yeah.
And then they show it. Like, oh my God, that would be hilarious.
So y'all are indicating though that this is something nice. This is a fucking chicken house.
Oh
This ain't so they ain't got no cameras or nothing. They got a chicken house that smells like shit with tarps up around it.
Girl,
and you running through the tarps.
Girl,
it's fucked up. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna live stream it. You
should.
You guys are gonna go through the haunted chicken house with me.
That.
Oh my God, you're gonna go get groped for
like
us.
an excuse for somebody to kidnap people.
Yeah, nobody want none of our country asses. They just leave us there. Grab a handful of tit and move on. They ain't taking us home.
Good. Well, Mr. Tickle Trunks for another $2 Canadian says starts a haunted chicken house. Apparently, he wants to do that.
Okay, there you go.
Hey,
yeah, he wants to have people groping people, and okay,
they will.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Chris Catman, thank you so much for the $5. Says, need to leave. You ladies made my night. LOL. The chat should go as a group to Universal Nights. Oh my God, that would be so
damn
amazing.
Right.
That would
heck
be
yeah. Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be so cool.
Freaking fun.
Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Deranged Lunatic for $1.99. Thank you so much, Lovebug. Mandy, do you know if the haunted chicken house is hiring? They actually is a giant billboard up right now saying hiring actors. I don't know if it's the chicken house.
Can you go take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Well, I need to see this.
Yeah, we need to see this, Mandy.
I'm not joking. It's a big deal around here, the haunted chicken house, but you get felt up every time you go in there. And it don't matter who you are because nobody knows who they're grabbing. It's pitch black. I'm not joking. Wow. It is dark. And people are just, grabbing titties, grabbing, dick.
Oh, God.
I was gonna say a country joke, but I'm not going to because I don't want people to think I'm serious. So carry on. I won't tell the country joke. No, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. It's a lot like a family reunion.
oh my God!
You get my country joke,
Mandy. You're not supposed to say that out.
See, that's why I can't. I have to watch what I say because I say inappropriate things sometimes.
I love you, Mandy. I love you, girl.
Okay, sorry, I took us off.
Oh Lord, let's see. Mr. Tickle Trunk for $2 Canadian. I am now hiring for a haunted chicken house.
Nice.
God damn it, Mr. Tickle Trunk. Okay. Wait.
Raymond Huey.
Yeah. Raymond, thank you so much for the $20. Said, evening, ladies. I literally just now came on to the live stream after a long day. And all it takes is to see all of you because, damn, you're looking absolutely smashingly, ravishingly, stunningly beautiful. Hi, Tom. Oh, so sweet. Thank you, Raymond. You are so awesome.
So sweet.
Absolutely.
I love you, Raymond.
It's me, isn't it?
It's you.
How you doing?
How you doing? And let me see here. Oh, Dash Deese again. Thank you so much, Lubug, for 5 Canadian. Short Round was my nickname in high school. Thank God for Bob.
Oh my God. God damn it, Dash D's.
Well, wow.
Oh my God. Sorry, I put those chats again. Sorry.
Okay. Mr. Tickle Trunks for another 2 Canadian dollars. Public service announcement. Don't actually make one.
That seems reasonable. Don't make public service announcements.
Yeah.
Nobody likes them.
I hate PSAs.
I do too. I know enough. Fuck them. I don't want to be educated. The hell they think they are.
Have you noticed how everything now on Twitter too is like breaking news? It's like
everything's everybody thinks they got some
breaking news. I'm like,
know.
Dude,
God.
Break your news and
whatever.
Yeah, shove that nose up your ass.
Terminator Show. Thank you, Terminator Joe, for the $10. Says, hail, lovely ladies. If Netflix wanted to adapt an anime with a diverse cast with badass women, why didn't they adapt Black Lagoon and not Bebop? Plus, it'll just be cheaper since it's not in space. I think they just wanted to do the most popular anime of all time because they're thinking that they're gonna bank off that anime.
That's all it is.
Money.
It's the name. They want the name of the IP, and then they can do whatever the fuck they want with it. Once they have people that are into Cowboy Bebop are going to show up, not knowing what they're going to get, and then they're going to do the little flip on them. But yeah, it's for the name. Not a lot of people know about Black Lagoon as opposed to Cowboy Bebop. That even if you're not really into anime that much, you probably heard about it, especially in our age group because it came on TV when we were watching. What was it? Adult Swim.
They'd have the block, they'd have Cowboy Bebop. You'd have Afro Samurai.
Exactly. So we kind of grew up, because even me, I didn't really watch it, but I knew of it. Of course, I would see it when I was watching Space Ghost Coast to Coast. So
that show was a trip.
I love that show. It was so good. So yeah, I think it's just the name. It's literally they don't care about the story. They don't care about any of that. They care about that name to get butts in the seats at the theater. Pretty much, in my opinion. I may be wrong. But
we have breaking news on what happened in Budapest.
What happened in Budapest?
What happened in Budapest? Oh.
That
explains a lot. What happens in Budapest stays in Budapest.
That's a lie. She was pegging him.
I can't believe that.
I'm sorry. I had
I can see
Deadpool right there.
I can see it.
I can see it. Yeah, I can totally see that.
Totally, yeah.
And it looks like we have 2 more super chats have come in, so I'll grab the first one.
Did they sneak in?
We have Chris Topher for $2. Thank you so much again, Love Bug. Chicken House, second base guaranteed, or next visit is free. That's how they should promote it. Get a handful of titty at the Chicken House, and people are going to line up for a long time. Chicken House, poke.
Oh my God!
Oh God!
Or pinch. I don't know which. I'm not. Y'all think I'm joking? I swear to God, there is a place here called the Haunted Chicken House, and I went and I got felt up. I'm not joking.
Oh God!
I think I may have got a proposal. I don't know. I've got some good shit
You're
going on. You're
probably married in some cultures.
Could be. Got a good handful of titty. That seems like an engagement to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm gonna live stream from there and let y'all see. Get you some eye full of some redneck fuckery. Because I'll show you guys. Don't worry.
Some things you gotta see to believe.
That girl.
Yeah.
See, Tom would go to the Haunted Chicken House with me, wouldn't you, Tom?
Fuck yes.
I totally believe it. I've seen crazier stuff in the South.
Then Xenobit sends in $2 and says, Chicken House. Is that little or peck?
I think it's peck.
Or
Yeah, I think so.
It's probably poke.
I know the chicken ranch.
Oh no, DL. Oh no. It's only
Good
called
Lord,
Dirty
DL.
going on.
it's only called fish when it's fucked up and something's wrong with
Yeah,
it. You don't
DL.
know.
No, man. If
No,
it
there's
smells like
something-
fish, no,
If it
man.
smells fishy, do not go down.
Do not
Yeah, do
no,
not
you
go
say
down.
no. You do not go down.
Retreat.
Stay away.
Retreat.
And think about your actions that got you there that night, and assume that you don't want to be back there.
No,
Roll up.
pop, smoke, and roll out.
Yeah, it's done went bad. It's time to just throw it away and move
Call
on.
it a day, man.
Yeah, call it a day.
Dash D's, thank you so much for the $5. Says new Marvel movie Black Widow of Nudapest, the 10-day undercover.
Wouldn't it be
Isn't that gonna be on
uncovered?
the hub? Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
I
because
said
you'd be
that out
under
loud, didn't I?
because
Well,
you're
you're
under the
nude, so
cover
you'd be
between the
uncovered.
sheets. Between the sheets,
I
though.
know. Do not come.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Oh.
You.
Oh, Sandra, this is really just took a.
Wait, what was that? I missed that one.
That's a nosedive. That was a nosedive right there. That's when you know.
With an Australian $2 super chat says, "Miss the Indiegogo. Can I order Pirate Queen 1?"
Yeah, but just hit me up at my email. It's thewizard@gmail.com. I do still think I have a few left. So yeah, hit me up, Love Bug, and I'll get you hooked up good, sir.
And I don't know about this Dash Dees, but he says, "Smells like chicken. Keep on a licking. Smells like trout. Get the fuck out."
Oh my
If it
god!
smells like
I'm
chicken, I'd be
stealing
curious
that.
as well.
I am fucking stealing that. Thank you. I love little poems.
That's been
We
written
change
into
it if
the
it's finger
database
licking
now.
good, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Lorena, what did you say?
No, I said that's now written in my database now. Mental
Yeah,
health.
I'm stealing.
God.
I
Yeah.
am stealing that. Sir.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to steal that one too, Dash Deets. That's fucking hilarious.
Wow.
That's good. That's a good one. I like that.
Oh. And with that, I think it's time. I think we got an audience full of sleepy. Oh, they all did it in unison. Jesus Christ!
I just can't help it. That's and he's cute.
Little baby.
I love him.
And yes, they have the largest breasts in town.
Yeah.
Mandy wasn't lying.
No, y'all Googled it, didn't you? Y'all, see, I told y'all. Go down there if y'all want to get you a handful. Get you a handful of that shit.
God, that's some Putnam County stuff.
Oh God.
This is getting me.
Oh no.
Oh Lord. Rory says, my motto is when in doubt, the dick wins out. But make sure you cover that shit.
Damn.
Gonna do it anyways.
Get sick. And with that, kids, what else should we talk about before we go? I think we've nailed it all.
I think we've hit it all.
Yeah, you guys buy my book.
Yeah. Oh, I think we have some more breaking news. One moment here.
After we just talked about all the breaking news on Twitter.
Told you.
Yeah, it's we have some more breaking news of what happened in Budapest.
From Budapest.
We're Budapest.
Told you.
She is a
That's the
pegger.
real picture.
She's a pegger.
She's a pegger.
See that?
She is an absolute pegger.
Wow.
Oh
They call it Pegger Carter. So,
Good Lord.
Chicken taco. I don't know about that. And yes, Daniel Hall, it is about Mandy Sutra.
It sure is, you guys.
Mandy Sutra video.
It's true.
We're gonna have to. Okay, you guys. So I promised you guys 2 of them, and I promised you that I would go with the titles y'all had given me last week. Unfortunately, I've lost that piece of paper. I do have you 2 original ones though. So yeah, I'm a dumbass and I lost shit. So I couldn't remember what the names I was supposed to go with. So this week, okay, you ready, you guys? The first up is The Predator. Okay.
Oh.
That's where you rub mud all over yourself so your girl can't detect your body heat. Then you pounce on top of her and start tagging it. But right before you're done, you give her the countdown like it with the predator setting off his bomb, so she knows it's coming. Simple enough. Now, when you're done with the predator, you got to flip to the number 2, okay? Number 2 is the Rorschach. Yeah, that's right. All right. You guys know Rorschach from The Watchmen? Here we go. That's where you go and make a huge fucking mess in the kitchen. Throw all the dirty laundry all over the house and piss your girl off really, really, really nice. Okay, you got to get her really pissed. And then once she's at her maddest, you roll up on her and say, I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. And then you tag the hell out of it like a true player. The Rorschach. Boy, give it to her. That's what you got to do.
Good Lord, Mandy.
Wow.
That's how you do it. And then take her to the haunted chicken house and let her say what she's missing out on.
Good fucking Lord.
Nice.
So there you guys go. Karma Sutra or Mandy Sutras for the day. I'm going to expect you guys to go out and get in the mud. And yes, Kevin, it's erotic. Kevin Street, of course.
And
You
then
don't find
after
that
you
hot?
miss one important bit, though. After
What's
you
that?
grab her, you're supposed to say, you are one ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, you do that. Add that to it and say, because then she's going to kind of struggle against it and it makes it more fun.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that. It happened. It happened. I said it.
Okay, did you
That's
have
where
another
we're
one
at.
for us too, or is that the only one for tonight?
No,
There was
there's 2 of them,
two.
the Predator and the
Yeah,
Rorschach.
Oh, the Rorschach. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
It's a double.
attention,
It's a
Mom.
double move.
Twofer.
I guess I didn't notice the Rorschach because that's like a normal date for me. So-
That's true. That's true. I actually got that from Tom. Really,
Oh.
he
Oh.
Tom told me about that.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Things you know.
People are taking
Learn.
notes in the chat.
My husband must be a tired guy. You have no idea. That poor man puts up with so much bullshit from me.
God.
That's
Two
so
in the
beautiful.
same episode.
What were you saying, Nina? I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's Mandy's husband must be like a freaking awesome dude. To hang out
He's
with.
fun. He's a fun guy.
I bet. I
He has
bet.
to be
I-
to keep you tied down.
I enjoy his company.
I would hope so.
No.
Dash D says with $5 Canadian, that's a rodeo F, Tom. Come up behind a gal, tell her she's ugly as fucking hold on.
I've heard that before. I've
A
legit
damn
heard that
old
before.
rodeo.
And Dark King, again, it is wartthewizard@gmail.com. It's really, really easy to find. So yeah, WART, the wizard. And yeah, I'm super simple to get a hold of.
And on that note, as Lug Note says, let's get out of here. Mandy, you got anything coming up you want to plug?
Yeah, just check out my book, Jack the Ripper Pirate Hunter. I got my books confused. Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter. Don't forget to sign up for Pirate Queen 2 mailing list. Oh shit. And yeah, I'm gonna be streaming all week, you guys. So if you haven't went and subbed over at my YouTube channel, please do. I'm gonna be streaming for the remainder of the week. Every day I got something going on over there. So yeah, definitely come and hang out with me. Yeah,
Mandy,
that's
that's your email in the private chat that I put? So because I'm gonna put that, I'm gonna drop that in.
Yeah,
the,
drop
in
it.
the
It's
chat.
fine.
Already did.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, you did it, Tom. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Love Bug. That's
I
my.
will.
There you go, Love Bug. That's it. Thank you so much, you guys.
Just like the car. Nina.
Buy
Got anything to
Mandy's
plug?
book.
Bye, her book.
Bye,
Thank
bye,
you.
My book.
It's been a freaking blast hanging out with you guys tonight. So as always, it's an absolute pleasure. Check out my channel, especially this Wednesday. John and I are back. We're back, baby.
Yay!
Infinite Talk is back. So if you missed John Talks live streaming, come to my channel this Wednesday. We'll be hanging out 10 Eastern. Of course, as always, I will be covering some good news as well to balance out all the negativity out there on Friday at 3:45 Eastern. And this one's going to be a special one because it's basically like the year anniversary. I was sick last week, so I wasn't able to do it. My 50th episode, I was really sick, so I couldn't do it. But going to be doing it this Friday, 50th episode of Infinite Hope. So definitely hope to see you in chat. And I will be doing special for that as well. Something special. So thank you guys. And as always, just so much fun. So much fun.
Yes.
And last but not least, Miss Lorena Creole, whom I could not do this show without. In fact, these lovely ladies do all the works. Tonight, they did a great job. I was busy most of the night, so I apologize to that. Want a special thanks to Nina for helping out a little extra. But of course, as always, Lorena, Nina, Mandy always do a great job putting this show together for you guys. And Mark, thank you for this.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Great show, ladies.
Thank you.
That's the way I feel right now. I just want to throw money at them and say thank you so much.
Tom only included me in that so I wouldn't have my feelings hurt because I don't do a goddamn thing. I'm just putting that out there. He just did, just so y'all know.
That's totally true.
Ladies.
He was being inclusive, and I love it.
He was. But I don't want your
laugh. That's all that matters.
I don't want your participation trophy, goddamn it. I'll work, but I feel like working. I'll work, and then you can give me a pat on the back.
It's okay, Mandy. You did work. You gave us
Mandy Sutra.
Yeah, you gave us Mandy Sutra.
That is true.
And you told us about this weird chicken Me Too situation, which
The
no one knew about.
We
wouldn't know not to eat seagulls either.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true.
Don't eat seagulls.
No.
All right, maybe I do something in my own way.
And Brett Cohen sent us a super sticker. Thank you so
Brett
much.
Cohen.
Oh,
The Shiba dog laughing. Okay, so anyway, as we were saying, last but not least, Lorena, I know you've got a ton of stuff coming up, so why don't you give us the rundown?
Oh gosh, yes. So tomorrow at 5 p.m. on my after school special show that I host with Fat Steven, Kamran Pasha is going to be our guest, going over some of his predictions that he's made with regards to the entertainment industry, and probably going to throw some questions at him about other upcoming things that he might want to prognosticate about. And then at 8:30, I believe, on Fatal J's channel, the Dark Council is going to be held. So you can catch me over there as well. Thursday night at 7:30, I will be, not 7:30, 7 o'clock. I will be on Justin Proper's channel for This Week in BS. And Friday at 12 noon is my lunch table show. And my guest for that is going to be a Black Jedi. So he's going to be on there. Yep, that's going to be cool. And hopefully, if things go well Saturday, I will be live streaming from the Magic Kingdom at Disney World. So
sweet.
Fun time. So
what time is the Dark Council at again?
It is at 8:30.
8:30 Eastern.
8:30 Eastern.
You hear how fancy you sound with like knowing all your shit? Like the best I can do is like, I'm gonna be doing some shit over on my channel, and then I'm gonna take you guys to the haunted chicken house. I mean, y'all
Weird.
y'all got it all down. Like on Monday, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I just know Wednesday and Friday. That's all I know.
You know, it's just one of those things, you know. At least attempt to know what I'm doing. Wake up and like, oh God, whose channel am I streaming?
That's the kind of woman that goes to the haunted chicken house. Y'all just saw a haunted chicken house person.
So I think since we've gone much longer than we had anticipated.
Always.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's generally a good thing when she says that. Let's say goodnight to all the kids in the YouTube's land. Thank you so much for being here. On behalf of the ladies, I want to thank you all so very much for the donations and for all the participation in the chat and just for being here, hitting the like button, all that good stuff. If you didn't like it, hit that dislike button and tell us in the comments why you didn't. And with that, I just want to say see you next Monday, kids.
Bye. Love y'all.
Bye.